Come in. Welcome. I'm E.G. Marshall. Much has been written about fate, retribution. You get what you give. Those who live by the sword die by the sword, and so forth. But often one starts out in life with what one believes are the best of intentions, only to be dealt a blow from which some of us never recover. This does not mean our lives are preordained, but, as Shakespeare has said, the fault, dear Brutus, is in ourselves, not in our stars. In other words, know thyself.
You took long enough, Gishka. 8 bells is the time we agreed upon.
We were stopped by the cursed Coast Guard.
If we are delayed and cannot pull up anchor with the tide, we risk everything.
Don't be nervous, Captain. I shall be back in an hour. When have I ever failed you?
Our mystery drama, The Guilt of the Innocent, is adapted from a story by Maxime Gorky, especially for the Mystery Theater by G. Frederick Lewis, and stars Fred Gwynne and Bob Caliban. I'll be back shortly with Act One. Let me paint the scene for you. Russia. A seaport town on a hot summer day. The sky blue 1 hour, and the next boiling with black clouds and storms. From morning till night, cargoes from Greece, Turkey, Europe are loaded and unloaded. Sailors, dock workers, customs officials shout and curse one another, a bedlam of perspiring activity. Standing, watching all this with wide eyes is Ivonne, a farm boy who has come to the city to find work.
I first saw Grisha Chelkash on the waterfront yesterday afternoon. He didn't see me. If I hadn't gone to church, I never would have met him. But that comes later. Can you imagine, Father, what a hungry wolf looks like? Scrawny, clever, shoulders humped, eyes looking everywhere. That's Gishka, a human scavenger. I was on the dock, lying behind a big coiled hawser, enjoying the sun, when I overheard 2 voices.
Hey, Gishka.
What do you want?
Is this when you come out of your hole? When it's 12 noon and everyone has stopped work to eat?
Haven't you anything better to do than spy on me, eh?
Gishka, who do you think you're fooling? It's me, Alexei. I've been working these docks for as many years as you've been stealing from them.
Who says I steal?
My dear comrade, it doesn't bother me. It amuses me. Oh, by the way, Gishka, the dock officers have gotten wind of those 2 cases of goods, remember? They're on the lookout.
What are you talking about, Alexei? Everyone on the waterfront is my friend. The guards, too.
I can't waste any more time talking to you. It's just a word of warning, that's all.
Hey, wait a bit. Have you seen Leonid?
No, not for a week. You might ask your good friends, the dock guards. Turn around, Gishka. Your good friend Semyonich is right behind you.
Hey, Semyonich, I didn't see you.
Well, I see you, Gishka. You have been ordered not to come near this dock. Now turn around and go before I break your ribs.
Semyonich, old friend, you break my heart talking to me like that. Shake my hand, huh?
Let go of my hand. Let go, I say.
I'm just shaking it out of pure friendship. No hard feelings. I love you like a brother.
Let go of my hand.
Tell me, dear old friend, have you seen Leonid?
Leonid? Who's Leonid? I don't know any Leonid. You let go of me. The inspector will see you, and he won't like this.
How can he object to old friends shaking hands, huh? Now, tell me, have you seen Leonid?
He's been taken to the hospital already 3 days. He was trying to steal some iron bars, and they fell on his foot.
The poor man.
Crushed his foot. Serves him right.
Now, was I asking too much? Listen, Semyonich, I hear you've been sneaking off with 2 cases of goods, old boy. Huh?
You devil, you get out of here.
You had better watch your step. You'll get caught one of these days. I'll tell you what I'll do. I am that concerned for your soul. I shall go across the road to the church and pray for you. Who knows? I might even light a candle.
It so happened that I, too, Ivan Ivanovich, was in that church to pray for my mother and father, who are sick, and for Masha, the girl at home I wanted to marry, and to offer a prayer to find work in this city, so that I could take enough money home to make my parents well again and be able to marry Masha. As I was leaving by the side door, I felt this Gishka Cherkash behind me.
After you.
Oh, no, sir, after you.
No. You were first at this church door. No, I insist.
Please, sir, politeness is necessary.
I'm amazed. A youth so well spoken in this day and age. We shall walk out at the same time. Arm in arm. My, what a muscular fellow you are. Hey, feel those biceps. You certainly are not from the city.
You can tell?
Oh, broad shoulders and sunburned face. That comes from plowing, and planting. The bag you're carrying, probably with your passport and papers. And your hand scythe. What use would a scythe be to a city fellow, You've been off mowing, I'll bet,
You have to mow an entire acre and all you get is pennies. It's poor business. I can't save anything, and every day I'm getting older, and I want to get married.
Married, an admirable desire.
Would you believe it? 60 kopecks an acre they paid in Kuban. That's why I left there. Why do people work for so little?
If you can't afford a meal, even a crust of bread tastes good. What's your name?
Ivan Ivanovich.
Gishka Cherkash.
What are you, a cobbler, a tailor?
A fisherman.
A fisherman? You catch fish?
Fish? You are a country boy. No. People here don't only catch fish. They fish for drowned men, old anchors, sunken ships, anything available.
Oh, so that's your trade.
You have to be bold to be that kind of fisherman.
I'm afraid to be bold.
That means you're afraid to be free. Don't you care for freedom?
Oh, yes. Be my own master, go where you please, do as you like. Oh, what a life it would be.
But you don't have the courage for it,
I don't know. I'm too mindful of others, I suppose. And of course, I'm mindful of God.
God?
What were you doing in a church if you don't believe in God?
Who says I don't believe in God? I never said so. Have you eaten?
Not since last night.
I like you. I invite you to eat and drink. Come on.
Why I went along with Gishka Cherkash that day, Father, I will never know. Curiosity, I suppose. He was such a disreputable-looking man. I thought it was something of a joke. He should invite me to be his guest.
Come. Ivan boy. Finish your glass. Do you want to make Gishka ashamed of his new friend,
It's no use. What can I do? I was born poor. I will die poor.
Would you like a job tonight with me?
A job? What kind of a job?
Look who's being choosy. A job. We're going fishing. You row the boat.
I don't mind a job, only I don't want to get into trouble.
What trouble?
I mean, I heard you talking on the dock. I just wouldn't want to do anything wrong.
You watch what you're saying, unless you'd like to see your nose on the other side of your face.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean that. I need work. I don't care who I work for, but...
That's more like it.
I only meant you don't look like a working man or a boss, the way you're dressed.
You just do as I say. Here, aren't you going to finish your drink? Huh? Oh, give it to me then. It's a sin to waste vodka. What's keeping you? Huh? Ivonne, what's the matter? I can't hold on to the prow of this rowboat all night.
The oar lock doesn't fit. Can I just knock it with the oar?
No. Not a sound. Push it down with your hand. It'll go in by itself. I told you to be quiet. Quiet. Ready or not, I'm shoving off. Now, row straight out to that blue light. See it? Row quietly. Do you have to make all that noise?
You are there in that rowboat.
Does he mean us?
You in the rowboat, bring it back. You hear me? Bring that rowboat back.
Keep rowing.
I thought this was your boat.
It is, of course it is. Who else is?
Hey, Robert, somebody is stealing the boat.
Oh, good Lord. What have I gotten into?
Stop blubbering, will you? He's not yelling at us. It's someone else making off with the boat. It's not us.
I've never done anything like this in my life. Oh, Lord, forgive me.
Maxim Gorky, the author of this story, lived what he wrote about. He had a miserable childhood. It was hard. He was poor. In fact, the name he wrote under, Gorky, in Russian means the bitter one. Gishka, the dock thief, and Ivonne, the country bumpkin, are both pieces of this great writer's own life. How these two are transformed by time and events, we will discover when I return shortly with Act 2. We're in a small rowboat skimming across the dark harbor. At the oars, Ivonne, a country boy with a thirst for money and dreams of tomorrow. In the stern, an old, experienced rascal of a thief, Gishka, with no thoughts of the future. Gishka, who lives only for each day, for which he steals by night. Here is Ivonne.
Why, I am in this boat. What am I doing? Whatever this old robber is engaged in, I'm sure he is up to no good. The night is black as ink. Everywhere there are anchored vessels like ominous floating gravestones. I'm terrified.
You are rowing well. We shall reach our destination soon.
Gishka, I'm frightened.
What a fool you are, boy. There's nothing dreadful about water. You know, I have always loved the sea, especially at night. That dark, wide expanse, boundless, free, mighty.
Are we near?
Soon. A fisherman must be patient.
I don't see any tackle in the boat. Where's the tackle?
The tackle in the stern, right under where I'm sitting.
What sort of tackle is it?
Be quiet, huh? And don't poke your nose into what's not your business. You've been hired to row, and you'd better row.
You told me I'd get 5 rubles. Did you mean it?
Would I cheat you? If I said 5, when you've done your part, you'll get 5.
Ahoy there, you rowboat!
Who's that? What's that?
Searchlight.
Only the Coast Guard. You do as I say and keep your mouth shut. Ahoy, Coast Guard!
Pull up alongside us.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We'll row right up to you. Now, mind what I said. Play dumb. I'll do the talking.
What do they want?
They're only looking for smugglers. Don't worry.
To begin with, I would like to know what a rowboat without lights is doing out in these waters this time of night. What is your name?
Gishka Chelkash. Why, my boy, I'm old enough to be your father. And a very good job you're doing, patrolling. I've always said so, haven't I, Ivonne? These Coast Guards, I've always said, I'd hate to be a smuggler trying to get away with any contraband in these waters, haven't I?
Who are you, young man?
He's my cousin, Ivan Ivanovich. He's from Kuban.
Are you Ivan Ivanovich?
Oh, yes. I'm Ivan.
We just went out for a little row.
And you are just showing him the sights of the harbor, is that it?
How did you know? Ivan's never been in a boat before.
Oh, is that so? Well, where did you learn to row, Ivan?
Who, me? I always knew how to row.
Isn't he the boastful young liar? You know that's not true, cousin. You must speak the truth to the Coast Guard.
I always speak the truth, as God is my witness.
And whose rowboat is this?
I don't know. We just took it.
He has such a quaint way of putting it, like all country boys. Of course, he doesn't know my boat. He just came in from Kuban today.
Well, I'm letting you go. We haven't found anything in your boat.
Oh, why should you? There isn't anything. So good. We'll be on our way.
And you'd better get back to shore before you run into trouble. We're stopping all boats without lights.
Back to shore. We certainly shall. Come, Ivan. Good night, Captain.
I am not the captain.
Good night anyway. Ivan, you can thank your lucky stars. If that Coast Guard officer had been suspicious, they would have clapped us in irons. And I'll tell you once again, and I mean it, when I say play dumb, I mean just that. Now, row to that boat with a little blue light.
Let me go, please. For the Lord's sake. Put me on shore somewhere. What am I to you? I can't go through with this. I'm not used to such things.
What are you babbling about? We haven't done anything.
Wrong things, wrong. I know what you are up to.
Hold your tongue, idiot. That's what I get from taking some lout from Kuban. If I didn't need you, you wouldn't be here. So, keep quiet and row. More to the left, idiot. Or we'll go right by her.
I can tell you, I was never so terrified. This man will kill me. He would use me and kill me. Or if he didn't, the others would. Who they were, who he was in league with, I didn't know. But I knew something was very wrong. And something was going to happen. I was being punished by God for seeking so much money. 5 rubles for a night's rowing. We tied up at the big steamer with the blue light and climbed on board. On deck, I held onto the rail in the dark. I couldn't stop shaking.
You took long enough, Grishka. 8 bells is the time we agreed upon.
The cursed Coast Guard stopped us, Captain.
Stopped?
Nothing happened, Captain. Nothing. I told them I was out for an evening's row with a country cousin.
They believed you? With this cousin?
Hook, line, and sinker.
They didn't see which way you went?
Of course not. What do you think I am? An amateur?
Late, and excuses. Not the way I do business.
Leonid is in the hospital with a crushed foot. I had to take what I could find. I was looking for hours.
You should have looked sooner. With the anchor and the morning tide. What will you bring?
The same as last time.
Only the same?
It will be worth at least 1,000. At least.
Are you sure?
Have I ever told you more when it was less? That's not the way I do business. 1,000 rubles, guarantee. And you shall have it in the hour.
All right, it will do.
You expect too much, Captain. One cannot make a killing every time.
All right. Is that your rower, that creature by the rail, your cousin?
That's him.
Is he strong enough to go back and return here in an hour?
Oh, strong as an ox.
Then go. 1 hour from now, I shall expect you.
Don't be nervous, Captain. When have I ever failed you?
Now I knew for certain I was in trouble. Shady doings. And God is punishing me. I was a lost soul. I rode with the devil behind me to another dock, further along down the waterfront. Let me go, for heaven's sake. Let me ashore here. I won't say a word.
Stop whining. Give over rowing. Now, push the boat along with your hands on the wall. Quietly, you idiot. Stop. Give me the oars. Give them here. Where's your passport, huh? Your paper. In the bag, huh? Give me the bag. Good. That, my dear fellow, is so that you won't run off.
Huh?
Without oars, you might have gotten off somehow, but without a passport and identity papers, you will be afraid to. Now, watch what I'm doing. Tying the stern line to this iron ring by the ladder. I'm climbing up that ladder to the dock, and you wait for me. If anyone asks you anything, hold your tongue. If you want to get off alive, one peep out of you, and I'll find you and sink you to the bottom of the sea.
In a moment, Gishka was up the ladder and gone. I was alone in the boat in the water. Everywhere I looked, I saw death. On my left was a half-sunken big black hulk without masts, like a huge coffin. Death. I could see storm clouds rolling in. Everything was cold and sinister, like death. I knew I would never see my mother and father and Masha again. Oh, Lord, what have I done?
Hey, you, Ivonne. Are you asleep? I'm going to lower this box. You grab it from below. Mind you, it's heavy. Carefully now. Put it into the middle of the boat. Carefully now. Now, here's another one just as heavy. Now, take the oars one at a time. Good. I'm coming down. I've untied her. Now, row. Row, I said, row. Back to the boat with the blue light. Come on now. Put your back into it. You've earned good wages, mate. Now we only have to slip by the Coast Guard, and you can take your money and go home to your Masha.
The Lord knows if I shall ever see her again.
How frightened were you?
Me? Not at all.
You needn't work so hard now, the oars, huh? Ease off. Row more slowly as we pass this breakwater. Softly. There are guards on duty at the end of the stones. They might fire a gun at us if they see us.
Holy Mother, pray for us sinners. Not the hour of our death.
Good. Now. That's good. We're past them now. See, there's our ship up ahead. Nothing to be scared of now. Hey, you've earned a good sum. How would you like 25 rubles?
Huh?
No, not 5. 25.
I don't want anything. Only to be on shore.
You're a fool. On shore. What kind of a life will you have? A work like this, huh? Fishing. You'll have plenty of rubles in your pocket. Enough to be a gentleman. Don't do like I do and drink it away. Here's the ship, huh? Easy now. Easy. We'll go around to the other side with the ladder. They've got ropes to pull up our fish. One night and I've made 500 rubles. What do you say to that, huh?
500? What's in those crates?
Well worth over 1,000, 2,000. But I sell cheap. Isn't this better than poverty in a village, huh, Ivan? Business, huh, Ivan? Smart business. Ahoy there, Captain!
500 rubles. Oh, if I had all that.
Hey, let down the ladder. Hey, up there.
Not you, Gishka.
No, it's my great-grandfather. Hey, lay down the rope ladder.
Watch out, Gishka.
When the ladder comes down, Ivan, you tie the boat to it. They'll let down some ropes. We'll haul up with fish. And then we spend the night on board. And tomorrow, cousin, we'll have ourselves a nice row back to shore. I promised you the sights. I want you to take happy memories back to Kuban with you. And a few rubles.
Money. It isn't money, as it's sometimes said, that is the root of all evil, but the love of money. To Gishka, it's not the value of what he steals, but the escapade, the joy of outwitting the authorities. But to Ivonne, I'm not so sure. Watch him. Rubles dance before his eyes. So I say, be a little wary of sympathizing with this country boy, and don't be surprised what's in store for you when I return shortly with Act 3. If I remember, we were talking about the effect of money. Good, bad, stolen, or borrowed. And to borrow an observation from the great Shakespeare, he said, he that wants money, means, and content is without 3 good friends. But let's not generalize. Specifically, let's look down on the deck of that ship, the one that buys contraband. In other words, stolen goods. Ivonne is sleeping on that deck.
Wake up. Good morning, little peasant. Wake up, Ivonne.
What? Where am I?
You and I spent the night on my good friend's ship. He's about to pull up anchor. The sun is rising, so we must also.
I could have slept more. I'm still tired.
You had better not be. There's a bit of rowing to do to get us back. And the water's choppy. That means a storm.
But, Gishka, you haven't left yet. Better get a move on. We're just going to give the order to weigh anchor.
When will you be back, Captain?
1 month from today. Look for the light.
That I will. Goodbye, Captain. Have a good journey. Make a large profit. And come back with an empty hold. Gishka will fill it. Will you look at that? Wow, it begins to rain. It couldn't have rained last night to hide us. When I think of it, I have to laugh. I really do. Oh, Ivonne, you should have seen your face last night. Frightened? Frightened. Tell old Gishka now that it's over. How many times were you ready to die?
It was my first time on such a thing. I could have ruined my soul for life.
Would you do it again?
I don't know. For how much money, that's the point. Gishka?
Oh, he's getting bold enough to say my name. Gishka. Well, you're entitled. You're a full partner now.
Gishka, how much did they give you?
Look here, in my shirt. See here, in my trousers. So many ruble notes, I can't even hold them in 2 hands. 540.
I thought you were bragging. What a lot of money.
We'll have us a good time, my friend. There's enough here for that, huh? Food, wine, women. Now, don't you be worried, Ivonne. I'll give you your share. What would you say to 40 rubles? Not 25, 40. Satisfied? If you like, I'll give them to you now.
If you don't mind.
I wouldn't say no.
You wouldn't say no. Oh, Ivonne, I beg you to take the money. Please, take it. I don't know what to do with such a lot of money. Please, little Ivonne, help me. Here. I put 40 whole rubles at your feet. Look at him. He dropped the oars and look at him grabbing up the money. Oh, look at him stuffing all those wet notes into his shirt. Even rubles against your chest. It'll keep you warm, huh? I'll wager you never saw 40 rubles before in your whole life, huh? And there they are, in your shirt. You know, little one, you know you are greedy. It's in your hands, your fingers, your eyes. I can see it. That's bad. That's bad. But of course, you're a peasant. Ship your oars, lad. We'll let the next wave drive the boat onto the beach. Good. That does it. Now, climb out with me before another wave catches it and drags it out again. These waves are strong. Come on. We'll pull it up as far as we can. Up the beach. Pull. That's it, boy. Pull.
It is far enough.
Yeah. Fine. I wouldn't want to lose the boat. Those who own it will come along one day and fetch it. Well, we must say goodbye. It's, I'd say 8 miles from the beach here to town. What are you going to do? Going back to the town,
No, I don't think so. I'm not right away.
I don't understand you standing there with your head down. Ivonne is saying goodbye to me, upsetting you. What's wrong?
Don't go. Please don't go.
What is it? I'm getting soaking wet standing here. What's the matter with you? Take your arms off me.
No, please.
Here, will you stop that or I'll give you a good smack across the mouth. Get away from me.
Frank, give me that money. Give it to me for the Lord's sake.
What money? What? My 500?
What is it to you? You spend it in one night. All of it. In only one night. 500 rubles. It would last me years. Give it to me, Gishka. What do you care? Give it to me. And I'll pray for you every day in 3 churches for the salvation of your soul. You'll only cast it to the winds in sinful ways. I'll put it into land. Please, give it to me. All of it. What can it mean to you? Did it cost you so much? 1 hour, 1 night, and you're rich. Through a deed of mercy, Krishna.
You stupid, greedy peasant, groveling on your knees. You disgust me. You're not a man. You're not even an animal. No self-respecting dog would crawl like you. Here, take it. Take the money. Take it all. I throw it at you. Look, it's dancing in the wind. Oh, look at it. It's blowing away. You want it so much? Run to the water, Ivonne. Pull it out of the sea. Get it. Find it. Find it. Go. Debase yourself.
Come here. I got you. There's one. You thought you'd hide under that shell? I got you.
Greedy, to humble oneself for a ruble.
Good. Dear friend, the Lord have mercy on you. I'm a rich man. You're a fine man, Gishka, good man. Never will I forget you. Never. And my wife and children, I shall bid them to pray for you. You don't know how happy you have made me. Give me your hand. I kiss it.
Wipe my hands. I, who thought you were so innocent. Your guilt is beyond anyone. Beyond anything.
Do you know what I was thinking about when we were rowing back to land? I saw the money in your trousers sticking out of your shirt. I thought, I'll take the oar. See? The oar I'm rowing with. I'll give it to him. You, one hard blow. The money's mine. All of it. 540 rubles. Mine. Then into the sea with you, I thought. Who'll miss him?
Ivonne, my little Ivonne. The money has made you mad.
Why do you look at me like that? Why are you standing so close to me, Gishka?
You have a very short neck, mad dog.
Let me go. Let go of my throat. No. Here.
Oh, you didn't think, did you, when you were thinking of hitting me with an oar and dropping me overboard, you didn't think this old man would squeeze your neck so hard, did you? Squeeze. You don't deserve to share the earth with God's creatures. Yeah, you soil my hands. Oh, look at you there on the sand, squirming like a jellyfish out of water. Ivan Ivanovich, you dirty the clean sand. Your neck is not broken. I should have, but I didn't.
I can't get my breath. Joking.
I leave you now, and I curse the day that brought us together.
He had been my friend. He was now my enemy. He started to turn away, turn his back on me. I picked up a stone and let it fly. Many a bird in the village I have killed with a stone. The stone hit Gishka in the back of the head, and he fell, his face on the sand. He tried to move a leg. I saw it twitching, tried to lift his head. I saw him quiver like a bowstring. Gishka, it's Ivonne. I'll turn you over. Oh, you are heavy. Gishka. So much blood from your head. Get up, and I'll help you.
Get away.
So much blood. I'll stop the blood. Rip my shirt. Make a cloth, a bandage. Tie around your head.
Get away, buzzard, vulture.
Forgive me. It was the devil tempted me. I kiss your hand.
For heaven's sake, go away. Go to the devil. What more do you want? You've done your job. Go away. For Mary's sake, forgive me. Sniveling idiot. God may have mercy on your soul. But I, Gishka, Gishka, who will not forgive.
Bless me, Father, for I have sinned. This is my true confession. He's still lying there, Father, on the beach. I came back here to the church where I first met him. This church, Father. I was going to give all the money I had to the poor. Put it in the poor box. But when I stood outside the confessional, Father, I felt my pockets, and there was nothing. not 1 ruble. I have no money. I have nothing but the sin of blood. I confess it. His blood. Gishka's. Can you see? Still on my hands. This is it, Father. I am going now to the police and tell them where to find him. It is all madness. Everything I hoped, dreamed, all gone. Goodbye, Father.
How does the author, Maxim Gorky himself, end this story? He writes, soon the rain and the sea spray had washed away the red stain of blood where Gishka Chelkash had lain. Washed away Gishka, washed away the footsteps of the peasant lad, and no trace was left of them on the seashore. The end. I'll be back with a postscript very shortly. There is a bitterness and a truth in this tale by Maxim Gorky. It was, in fact, the second story he had ever penned to paper. This account of Gishka Chelkash and other stories he wrote were based on his own experiences tramping about Russia. But it was this story of Gishka that brought the author worldwide recognition. Now, having heard it with our own ears, I think we know why. Our cast included Fred Gwynn, Bob Caliban, Earl Hammond, and Jackson Beck. The entire production was under the direction of Hyman Brown. This is E.G. Marshall inviting you to return to our Mystery Theater for another adventure in the macabre. Until next time, pleasant dreams.
Because of poor storage and transportation facilities. Frank Setapani, CBS News.
Are you eating ice cream right now? If not, why not? Everyone knows.
Come in. Welcome. I'm Tammy Grimes. I have a confession to make, which I admit is not the way to raise the curtain on a Mystery Theater presentation, where confessions are usually reserved for the end. All my life I have been intrigued with the Empress Josephine, not only because she manipulated Napoleon, but because of her addiction to reading the cards. I also love the way she dressed. It is said she actually directed her life according to what the playing cards foretold. So it's with a special interest and delight that I not only get to introduce today's 3 acts, but to play the part of Josephine myself.
Empress, may I join you?
I am counting a card for every year of my marriage. Star. Moon. Sun. 10. 11. 12. I am up to 12, Pierre.
Josephine, you have been married for 13 years.
13. I don't think 13 is my lucky number. I don't dare turn over the last card.
Oh, my dear girl, what could the cards tell you?
That Napoleon and I'd rather not know. I want a few more hours of not knowing. The end. Our mystery drama, In the Cards, was written especially for the Mystery Theater by G. Frederick Lewis. I shall return shortly with Act 1.
Lots of friends are dropping by, summer fun's in store. With picnic time and camping time, it's country time for sure. Before you all get thirsty, here's a tip that should be made. Get a drink that tastes like good old-fashioned lemonade. Country time, country time.
Get down to your Country Time lemonade flavored drink. Look for the Country Time coupon in this Sunday's paper.
Tastes like good old-fashioned lemonade.
Weekdays from the creators of The Young and the Restless. It's Capital, Desire and Passion set behind the marble curtain of power in Washington, D.C. Then follow the lives of people searching for their place in the sun on Guiding Light. And stay tuned for glamour and laughs as Bert Convy brings you celebrity couples and their hilarious secrets on Tattletales.
You never know what Tattletales will tell.
That's Capital, Guiding Light, and Tattletales. Weekdays on CBS Television. Check your local listings for the time.
Hello, control room. Do you know what's next?
Yeah, it's another Bob Sellers commercial reply.
Oh, man. Is there any way to get out of it?
We could write a letter and quit, but you better read the intro.
Well, here is a Bob Sellers commercial reply from an interested citizen.
Thank you. This reply is to all of the many people who want to know why there is a boat stuck out in front of Bob Sellers' Pontiac on the Grand River at 10 mile, 9 miles after 1 mile. The captain of this boat was afloat on the boat at Bob Sellers' Pontiac when the Grand River became a road again. This raises the question, Bob Sellers will sell Pontiacs that don't cost very much to everyone, even captains who don't have both oars in the water.
Did you write that letter?
Oh, yeah, come on in. We're all going to sign it.
On the Grand River, at 10 Mile Run, say that Bob Sellers Pontiac.
It was the last day of the French Revolution. The wife of a viscount sat in a cell reading the cards. Suddenly she went white. On top lay the card of death. The guillotine fell, and with it the head of her husband. Today we might say the cards had nothing to do with it. The lady's husband happened to be in the wrong place at the wrong time. But in 1794, Josephine believed the cards, always foretold her fate.
Josephine, stop looking in the cards. There's nothing there but numbers and pictures.
Teresa, that's not true. On this table is the future, the present, and the past.
In the old days, when my husband was still alive, he'd say the future lies in your own hands. Certainly not in the cards.
Don't you understand? I need to be doing something. Make my fingers move. Let my thoughts follow the cards. Otherwise, I couldn't stand waiting in this cell here in the Bastille.
So far, we have escaped death.
But for how long? See? There it is again. The card of death. Who will be next? You or I? Oh, how can you be so calm, Teresa?
My dear, it is a tragedy to lose one's husband, as we both have. But we must believe for us there's a tomorrow.
Every time I shuffle and cut, there it is. The card of death, black and forbidding. Besides, I don't mourn for Alexandre. You know very well when he was in the cell next to ours, that was the closest we have ever been in years. Yes, I mourn for the death of a fine man who had his faults, but not for a husband. He was no husband to me.
Cards or no cards, I know we'll be spared. I do believe it. I believe the good Lord will stop this massacre.
That day, that night was the end of the revolution. Robespierre was dead. The doors were thrown wide, and in the days we wandered through the blood-soaked garden into the streets to freedom. A year later, I was living in Paris with Teresa Tania, and we remembered.
Was it really a year ago today?
Teresa, I have a confession to make. Do you remember how you made me kneel and pray? Even as I was praying, I kept one hand on my cards in my pocket.
Oh, Josephine. You thought if the Lord wouldn't free you, the cards might.
And I'm not sure to this day.
You're a superstitious goose. Now, why aren't you dressed for this evening? My 2 guests will be here. I'd like you to make yourself presentable.
You treat me as if I was 16, and I'm twice that. Yes, I am, but don't tell anyone. Anyway, you're right. I shouldn't criticize your belief in the Savior.
And I won't make fun of your faith in the cards. We've plenty of time to philosophize about our escape, but only half an hour to prepare for this evening. Now, hurry. Oh, and Josephine, I have been through your closet and removed all the black dresses and all the black veils. A year of mourning for your late husband is enough. I've left 3 pretty bright silk dresses on your bed to choose from.
Teresa, I only make this mistake when I'm invited to your house. I arrive too early.
Pierre, it's all right. I was dressed. Josephine will join us when she's ready. I have my fingers crossed for this evening.
Ah, how so?
We can speak as old friends, you and I. We are both of that certain age when one can talk of anything.
Oh, I love gossip. Go on.
And I love Josephine. She has been living here for a year, and she's not getting any younger, but I simply cannot find a man who interests her. I have invited every personable single man, every army man, and every diplomat. When the evening is over, and I say to her, Josephine, what did you think of so-and-so? Do you know what she says?
What do I say, Teresa?
Josephine, have you been listening to our conversation?
Of course. How else am I going to find out what you think? Good evening, Pierre.
Ah, my dear. Oh, I'm glad you've given up wearing those gloomy clothes.
Ah, you see, Josephine, what did I tell you?
Teresa, when the right man arrives, Josephine will know it.
What do they say? Once bitten, twice shy? My first marriage to Alexandra was a disaster, so now I'm being a little more careful. That's why, after an evening with a gentleman, I consult my cards. It is they who tell me this man is a fool, that man is a knave, the third a charlatan, and so on.
There is such a thing as being too particular. The man with no faults hasn't been born. And remember, you're not 16.
When I was, an old negress at home in Martinique looked in the cards and told me I would be Queen of France.
Oh, really? Did she?
But, she said, you must always listen to the cards. When I met Alexandra, I paid no attention to the cards. I wanted to leave our little island. I wanted to live in Paris.
So, now you trust the cards?
More than I trust myself.
It's hopeless. I don't know why I bother.
Because, dearest Teresa, you cannot abide this here woman without a man. Who have you invited this evening beside this flattering old painter?
Someday, my child, I will paint your soul, and you will no longer make fun of my age.
I have invited a general. His name is Bonaparte.
Oh, Lord. Another army man. They're all so exceptionally dull.
I sincerely hope to be the exception. Madame Tallien, good of you to invite me to your soirée.
General Bonaparte, I am overcome with confusion.
Please, don't be, madame. The lady is quite right. We, who live by the sword, have forgotten how cutting the tongue can be.
I like that. That was well said.
General Bonaparte, the Vicomtesse Alexandra Beauharnais.
A pleasure.
And may I introduce Monsieur Pierre Proudhon?
An honor. I have seen your painting of Madame Tallien, and also that of Madame Ricamier. They are as beautiful as the ladies themselves.
I take it all back. The general has the gift of words.
And, Monsieur Proudhon, if I ever marry, I shall most certainly hope to commission you to paint the portrait of my wife.
Eh bien, Josephine?
Eh bien, what?
You spent practically the whole evening talking to the general. Now I find you in your room dealing out the cards. What do they say?
So far, nothing against him. We're very alike, you know, he and I. In a way, I was born on an island, and so is he. Corsica.
Well, that's a beginning. What else do you have in common?
That's all so far, but who knows? Napoleon. Now, isn't that a terrible first name? Napoleon.
I like it. It's unusual.
He's a strange man. Absolutely impales you with his eyes.
Did he talk about himself?
Not much. I'm afraid I did most of the talking. I must have said some very amusing things. He laughed quite a lot at what I was saying.
He'd be an excellent catch.
He is handsome. Not as tall as I'd like a man, but I'd say commanding.
That is the exact word for him. He has just been named Commander-in-Chief of the Army. Now, what do the cards say?
Whatever it is, I'm too tired to understand. I had a lovely time this evening, Teresa, and I do thank you.
If I can in any way assist you to fulfill the prophecy that you will become the Queen of France, my dear, I couldn't be happier.
Your Bonaparte would need several promotions before he became king, don't you think?
Oh, Josie, go to bed. Argue with your dreams.
That night I did dream. There was Napoleon Bonaparte. We were being married. For some reason, I was crying. When I awoke in the morning and reached down for my slippers, there was the King of Hearts on the floor, face up. I knew it was true. It was a sign.
My darling Josephine, you are going to be the first lady of France to spend her honeymoon on the battlefield.
I am? Why am I?
I have kept a secret from you, my sweetheart, because I did not wish to give you any excuse for delaying our marriage. But now that I have carried you over the threshold and you are mine, how does the idea of a honeymoon in the midst of battle strike you?
Strike is the word. I haven't even taken off my wedding veil, and a honeymoon on what battlefield? Where?
Italy.
What would I do in Italy?
You would be with me. We leave in 2 days.
I can't leave Paris in 2 days. Husband, be reasonable. Give me time to think about it.
You don't love me.
What a thing to say the day of our marriage.
Then why don't you wish to be with me as much as I wish to be with you?
Don't you think it a little mad that I should follow you and be with you in the midst of fighting?
No, I don't. Not at all.
Do the other soldiers have their wives with them in battle?
No, of course not.
Would you approve of it?
It's not possible. There are thousands of troops.
So?
But there is only one general. Myself. I see nothing strange in a newly married commander-in-chief having his bride with him.
And suppose these Italians you are fighting should fight back?
Oh, they will.
And a bullet or a cannonball should hit me?
Ah. Oh, that's possible.
And if you put me so far away as to be out of danger, I might as well be comfortable here in Paris.
I hadn't thought of that.
Then think of it, my darling little Corsican, and help me off with my dress. It's about time you stopped talking and behaved as married people are expected to behave. Josephine had the answers before one could even put the questions to her. Napoleon was not just a good catch, a young general who would go far, but he was an ardent lover, a serious and demanding man, rapidly becoming a little too much for the cool, offhand, unserious, and superstitious Josephine. I shall return shortly with Act 2.
For summer work or summer fun, True Value Hardware Store's all-new Summer Value Day circular is packed with hundreds of sensibly priced items. Hi, Pat Summerall to suggest you enjoy the cooling breeze of the Galaxy 9-inch oscillating fan, now just $16.99. Then protect and beautify wood siding, fences, and more with True Test Select Latex Redwood Stain, now just $3.98 a gallon. Find these values and many more in the Summer Value Day circular and at participating True Value Hardware stores and home centers.
Mom, where have you been?
Oh, sitting in a traffic jam for an hour.
Oh, and from the way you're bent over, you've got a nagging backache, right?
Right.
Here, let me help you into the house. Then I'll go get some Doan's pills.
Oh, thanks, dear.
Good advice. Doan's pills for temporary relief of simple backache pain due to overexertion, stress, or strain. Use only as directed.
You're walking around pretty spry tonight, Mom.
Well, that's nothing to be surprised about. I took Doan's pills, remember?
Announcing the opening of a new eyeglass factory in Farmington Hills. The Eyeglass Factory, where you have a selection of almost 2,000 different eyeglass frames in stock with savings of 30 to 50% below what you normally pay at optometric centers. In addition to those savings, extra discounts for senior citizens, eye examinations at only $18, a complete repair service department, and the acceptance of all major vision insurance plans. In addition, if you're looking for regular or soft contact lenses, they have those too at comparable savings. The Eyeglass Factory of Oak Park is on Coolidge, just south of 9 Mile Road. Phone 542-2200. The Eyeglass Factory of Redford on Plymouth Road, halfway between Beach Daly and Inkster. Phone 937-1340. And now the new Eyeglass Factory at 28851 Orchard Lake Road between 12 and 13 Mile Roads. Call 553-3820. Now, 3 places to save at the Eyeglass Factory.
Josephine Bonaparte wanted most in the world was to be acknowledged the most fascinating and adorable creature of Paris. France, that had revolted against royalty, now took society to its bosom. The teas, the fancy dress balls, the elegant clothes. That, to Josephine, was life. And this silly man, this Bonaparte, whom she had unthinkingly married, he was getting to be a nuisance. Teresa, this is ridiculous. Every day he writes me from his tent in Italy. I answer him as often as I can, and still he complains. If I write him I'm trying to be gay, to forget how much I miss him, he won't have that. If I tell him I'm sad, he doesn't like that either.
Josie, you are married to power, a willful and strong man.
Listen to this. When I imagine you're sad, my heart is torn. When I think of you as gay and amusing yourself, I reproach you for having no profound emotion, for having forgotten our painful separation so soon.
Josie, you don't know how lucky you are. When my dear Jean was alive, he never wrote to me.
Teresa, a general or not, the conquest of Italy or not, I must make Napoleon realize that I'm not a slave and that we are equal.
What are you talking about?
And equality begins with friendship. My next letter will be warm but friendly. Instead of addressing him with the familiar tu, I shall write vous, just a wee bit more formal. I think you will get the drift of it.
I hope you're right.
His love letters are strangling me.
I wouldn't push him too far.
I'm not pushing. We hardly know one another. Courtship is not a marriage, and I can tell you this, Teresa, the sooner a man knows his place in a woman's life, the happier they will both be.
Joseph, come here.
Yes, brother.
What is this woman doing to me? 4 days with no word, and finally, this letter. And do you know how she addresses me?
I have no idea.
Vous. Vous. The way I would write to a politician or the army supply sergeant. Vous, she says. I've just read this. I'm ashamed to show it to you. It's a letter as cold as friendship.
Napoleon, you are capricious. Yes, you are. You've been saying that Josephine's letters oppressed you, or they were too giddy, or they were too sad, or too happy, and you wished something colder.
But not this cold. This gives me the icy chill of death. We were married so quickly, that's the trouble. I had no time but to fall head over heels in love with the woman. And then I had to leave her 48 hours later.
Well, when the Italian campaign is over, you will be back in Paris for as long as you like.
Who knows how long the Italians care to go on fighting? It could be months. It could be years. She makes it so difficult for me, Joseph. You have no idea. How can I concentrate on battle formations with that woman on my mind?
You'd give up now?
Leave Italy? I have no such intention. But she is putting me through torture.
You are doing that to yourself.
Life was so simple before I met her. Why doesn't she say what I want her to say in her letters?
Because I couldn't. I hated to write letters. He wants an answer to every letter he writes. He oppresses me. Suddenly the fun is taken out of my life. I feel him standing there behind me, breathing down my back. And one card kept coming up every time I shuffled the deck. Justice. Yes, justice.
Josie, it's not that bad. If you want your own life and you don't happen to feel affectionate, write to him affectionately anyway.
He's there. He's always there. Like a gendarme who comes knocking at your door in the dead of night saying, "What are you doing?" All I want from Napoleon is justice.
Justice? Oh, Josie, you've been consulting the cards again.
Why not? When have they failed me?
Oh, we're going to the theater tonight. They're doing Molière.
Thank goodness. 2 big fat letters on my desk waiting to be answered. He's won 6 victories in 2 weeks. What have I been doing? At least I can tell him that I've gone to the theater to see something cultural.
He might say Molière is frivolous.
Let him. I'll say I went to improve my mind.
Will you look at the audience?
I am.
They're all looking up here at us in the box.
Isn't it lovely? I adore them.
Long live Our Lady of the Victory!
That's me, Josephine. Will you please stop bowing to them? They'll never stop applauding you.
I'm not going to disappoint my audience.
Please move back to the rear of the box where you can't be seen.
They simply won't go back to their seats and let the play begin. Marvelous.
We're just going to have to leave, that's all.
Leave the theater? The play hasn't begun yet. You see? They signal to begin the play, but the audience doesn't wish it. They want me.
Mesdames, messieurs, ladies and gentlemen, I have an announcement to make. We have just received word the brother of General Bonaparte, our also beloved Joseph Bonaparte, has arrived in Paris with 22 flags captured in the Italian campaign.
Well, I'm next. 22 flags and they go berserk. What about me? I'm here in person, right up here in the box. Teresa, I don't wish to see Moliere in the company of such an ignorant audience. Let's go home.
Madame Bonaparte, why we were never introduced before this, I can't imagine. However, I am here now. Napoleon charged me with delivering the captured flags to the Directorate and to urge you to come to Italy.
To come to Italy now?
Madame, preferably yesterday or the day before. He realizes it's a long trip, and he wishes you to take it in easy stages.
Joseph, I can't.
You're saying, I won't, but my brother will not accept I won't for an answer. He is a very jealous man, and your letters have not pleased him. So he had decided you must come to Italy. So don't say, I can't.
It's true. Joseph, you don't know me very well. In fact, you don't know me at all. When I say to you I cannot travel to Italy at this time, that is exactly what I mean. The doctors won't permit it.
You are ill?
I wouldn't say ill, but I'm in poor health.
Well, I am very sorry to hear that. My brother had no idea.
I haven't written him yet. The doctors have only just confirmed it.
Oh, have they said what was wrong?
Without being indelicate, I can say I am subject to certain discomforts. Come in, Teresa. You know Joseph Bonaparte?
Yes, we have met, but it was long ago.
Oh, as I think I remember your dear husband, Madame Tallien.
I was just telling Joseph about my condition.
You were?
Why it is impossible for me to join Napoleon in Italy.
Oh, don't let me interrupt you.
You were telling me of the doctor's opinions?
I don't want to make much of it. After all, it happens to all married women at one time or another. I suffer from a certain nausea, which I understand all women suffer from at the beginning of a pregnancy.
Oh, of course, yes, I understand. When I return, I shall be delighted to give Napoleon the news. You will have made him supremely happy. Well, ladies, if you will forgive me, I must go. Tomorrow, when I leave Paris, I shall stop by Madame Bonaparte to take from you any special word or letters for the General. Good day. It was a pleasure, indeed a pleasure.
Josie, that is a wicked, wicked lie, isn't it? You're not pregnant, are you?
What else could I say when he said Napoleon wouldn't take no for an answer?
I am in my tent tonight, writing to you. Joseph will have arrived in Paris today. I have asked him to tell you to make the trip by easy stages. Lodgings await you in Mondavi. From there you will go to Nice and Genoa. I await you, my love. I will forgive you all the letters you did not write me when you arrive. Adieu, Josephine. You are, for me, a monster I cannot understand. I love you more each day.
So you are going back to Italy today, Joseph?
Without you, unfortunately.
What must be, must be.
Oh, I forgot to mention, I was to tell you to bring your personal maid, your cook, and your coachman. Napoleon has a beautiful coach for you.
How thoughtful.
I shall tell him you are with child.
His child.
May I say to you, if something were to go amiss, and you were not with child, he would be extremely disappointed.
So would I.
Are you sure you won't reconsider? He loves you very much, and he needs you with him.
I wish I could go, Joseph. But I must think of the baby. Weeks passed, months. April became May, and May turned into June. It was spring in Paris, then early summer. There were so many things to do, activities I knew Napoleon wouldn't approve of. So I wrote him less and less. He began to be suspicious. Was I really pregnant? I kept up the fiction as long as I could. It's so dark in your house, Teresa. Let's light some candles. Why is there no light?
Josie, it's 4 o'clock in the morning.
Oh.
The servants have better sense than to let candles burn all night.
Where are the matches?
We don't use matches, my dear. They're not safe.
Oh, I've run into the table, I think.
In the middle of the table are some sulfur splints. You can light the candles with those.
Didn't I look beautiful in the reception line with that crown of flowers? Everyone said I looked beautiful.
It was a long evening.
I love the way everyone kept offering to toast me in wine. Long live Our Lady of the Victories. I found the splints.
You really danced your feet off. It's a good thing no one asked you about your pregnancy.
People are polite enough not to ask. There's a candle number 1. Oh, there's a man sitting in the armchair.
Josie, light the other candle.
Good evening, Josephine.
Oh, it's Joseph Bonaparte. You gave me such a fright.
Tell me, how goes your pregnancy?
What? Oh, let me sit down. I feel faint. Teresa, may I have some wine?
Have you been waiting here long, Joseph?
Well, I arrived in Paris this morning. I heard there was to be a reception at the Luxembourg Palace, so I went there this evening. I saw our little mother prancing about, doing the gavotte. Very lively for 4 months pregnant.
Teresa, please, some wine.
There isn't any, and it's too late to wake the servants.
So I came directly here to Teresa's to wait for you.
I'm very tired. We'll talk in the morning.
Don't you wish to inquire after your husband?
Of course. Please forgive me. But finding you here like this, so unexpected, I'm not myself.
What would you like me to tell you about Napoleon?
Nothing, really, because I know everything. I know which battles he has fought. We correspond a great deal.
He writes a great deal.
I write him all my doings.
In your last letter, you made my brother believe you were in some danger. That you had 3 doctors constantly at your bedside. That is why he sent me to Paris. He is very worried. But I see no evidence of danger or illness.
Joseph, you're not going to tell him that.
Well, it wouldn't be news to him if I did. Other people write to him about you. But he gave me a letter and asked that I read it to you. My dear one, you have not written to me. You were too ill to write. The little child was staring so hard within you that he hurt you. Madame, if you detect a certain irony in those words, you are right. I have decided I shall no longer permit myself to be mocked. You will be in Turin on the 10th, and on the 12th you will be in Milan, where you will wait for me. Your loving husband, Napoleon.
The 10th? That's only days away. Teresa, what will I do?
Go to him. Tell him the truth, everything. Beg his forgiveness.
I cannot. He doesn't know me.
You don't know him, Josephine. My brother told me he will resign his commission and come straight to Paris to be with you. If you don't leave for Italy immediately, Napoleon will be here before the end of the week.
Josephine wept with despair, but managed to attend a farewell party the following day. Then, with a dog, her personal maid, and Joseph Bonaparte, she set forth by coach for Italy, and her husband she couldn't fool any longer. I shall return shortly with Act 3.
Lots of friends are dropping by, summer fun's in store. With picnic time and camping time, it's country time for sure. Before you all get thirsty, here's a tip that should be made. Get a drink that tastes like good old-fashioned lemonade. Country time, country time.
Get down to your store for plenty of Country Time lemonade flavored drink. Look for the Country Time coupon in this Sunday's paper.
Tastes like good old-fashioned lemonade.
3/4 of a century, Buick has enjoyed a reputation for having fine, luxurious cars. We're very proud of that. It's a reputation that grows every year. 1982 was no exception. There was the introduction of the new century and the small Buick Skyhawk. And while each Buick lives up to the name, there are refinements and improvements on everything from the full-size Electra down the line. You see, the Buick reputation isn't just something we ride on. It's something we build on.
Today, we're talking to the official bullhorn operator for the recent Detroit Grand Prix. Hello. What exactly was your job at the Grand Prix?
Well, I got to shout important things to the drivers like,
Gentlemen, start your engine!
Or...
Hey, stupid, your car's on fire!
Well, now that the Grand Prix is over, what will you do?
I'm using my bullhorn to tell everyone about Harmony House's big Motor City tune-up sale. Now through the 30th, Harmony House is waving the checkered flag on their entire stock of $6.94, $7.94, and $8.94 albums. Pick up any one of them for just $5.94. Tapes $6.47.
Hey, that's a sale.
Yes, and there's comparable savings on higher-priced albums and tapes, too.
So, tune up with the music that made Detroit the rock and roll capital. Bob Seger, Ted Nugent, the Motown sound.
Thank you.
$6.94, $7.94, and $8.94 albums for just $5.94 at Harmony House.
Okay, that's enough.
Takes just $6.47.
Please.
I'm on.
Oh, will you knock it off?
Harmony House's big Motor City tune-up sale. Now through June 30th at all 14 Harmony House locations.
Who was it who wrote about loving not wisely, but too well? Byron? Shelley? It was Shakespeare, yes, describing Othello. The soldier who, as I think of it, was not unlike Napoleon. This is no everyday romance, but the love of a man who did more to change the face of Europe than anyone before or since. For a dozen years, Josephine's sweet talk tantalized and infuriated Napoleon, but gave him no son, no heir. For France, 12 years was too long to wait.
The unfortunate fact is, Pierre, Josephine is not able to have a child.
There's how the wheel turns. I remember many years ago when they were first married, how she used pregnancy as an excuse not to be with him. Oh, is he back from Vienna?
I'm told so.
Well, another victory. Complete over Austria. And Josephine, how is she?
I haven't seen her in months. She's in seclusion.
Yes.
She knows divorce is in the air. That Napoleon must have his line carried on.
Well, that's always the trouble with monarchy. When we were a republic, briefly, didn't matter what family you belonged to. It was the party. But the moment Napoleon crowned himself emperor and Josephine the empress, Bonaparte had to be next on the throne. So, you haven't seen her?
I feel guilty about that. I'm told she spends more and more time consulting her cards, trying to see into the future.
Napoleon has ordered me to paint Josephine.
No.
Oh, yes, she knows about it. I'm to meet with her at the Malmaison to get started. I think he wishes the portrait before he speaks to her formally about a divorce.
I understand there's a list of 18 marriageable princesses drawn up for consideration as Napoleon's second wife.
Oh, really?
Maria Louise of Austria and Anna Pavlovna of Russia seem to be in the lead.
Well, I shouldn't think Mary Louise would want to marry the man who just subjugated her country.
Nevertheless, I hear she's the favorite.
No, Teresa, forgive me. I used to enjoy gossip, but I just don't anymore. I go tomorrow to Malmaison. May I bring Josephine your affection?
I will write you a note to give her. How sad she must be that her reign as Empress of France was so short.
I don't think that's the tragedy. When they were first married, it was he who adored her. He worshipped her, loved her to distraction. Now, Cupid has turned about and aimed his arrows at Josephine, and it is she who loves him the more.
Fool, juggler, empress, Emperor. Devil. Judgment.
Empress, may I join you?
Wheel. Strength. Lovers. Pierre, come in.
Thank you.
I'm counting a card for every year. Star, moon, sun. I'm up to 12 cards, one for each of my 12 married years, Pierre.
Yes, but you've been married for 13.
What have you heard from my husband?
Victory in Vienna.
It's true. 13. But I don't dare turn over the last card, even though, I can almost see through the back of it.
Oh, Josephine, what games you play?
It's no game. It's a warning of the future. So be it. I am not a coward. I've told a lot of untruths in my day, but I was never a coward. Of these 3 cards, the first one I will turn over will be either justice, the hanged man, or death.
Oh, then, what would that mean to you?
Death is death. I have seen the card before, and people I've known have died before. Justice, to me, would mean, I suppose, what is just to me, in my eyes. But that Napoleon will not insist on a divorce. And the third, the hanged man, that could very well be a hanged woman. Josephine, the former Empress of France.
Before you turn anything over, could we agree on something at a time, a place?
We certainly can. The painting.
I am ready to begin.
We will sit by my favorite brook as often as you like.
Your Highness, thank you. May I leave?
Aren't you going to stay while I turn over the 13th card to see what my 13th year has in store?
Yes, I'll stay.
The hanged man.
Oh, my darling Josephine, how wonderful to see you again. I can't tell you how delighted I was to receive your invitation to Fontainebleau.
It was selfish of me, but I'm glad you're here.
I saw the portrait Pierre did of you at Malmaison. It's fabulous.
I hope Napoleon liked it.
You haven't seen him, then?
No. But his handiwork is everywhere, even in this room. But let's not talk about that. Let's talk about the old days. Do you remember when we went to the theater in Paris to see Molière? And how the audience got up and applauded and cheered?
Of course I do. I can see you throwing kisses to them.
Long live Our Lady of Victories. Long live Citizeness Bonaparte. She didn't live very long, did she? 13 years is not a very long life, is it, Teresa? I am so miserable.
Oh, Josephine. Shh.
I am disgraced. I am being punished.
There is no disgrace. The divorce is only a matter of state. France has an emperor, and the emperor must have a son.
I know that. I know what Napoleon wishes to avoid. I know all the good reasons why he must have a son. And Marie-Louise or Anna, whatever her name is, I can never pronounce those Russian names. They are young enough. They can both give him dozens of boys. But just the same, France or no France, my husband is punishing me.
I can't believe that. Napoleon loved you tremendously and will always love you.
Let me show you. Do you see this door?
Yes.
This door connects my apartment. There's a secret private staircase that connects his apartment to mine. We always used it. But it doesn't connect to anything anymore. It's been sealed up.
Have you asked why?
Did you hear what I said? I said it's been sealed up because he doesn't want to have anything to do with me anymore. Not even to look at me.
Napoleon?
Yes. Joseph.
Staring into space again? When are you going to set the date?
Joseph, I haven't even spoken to my wife yet. That comes first.
You haven't? But you are back in France for a month. Why do you wait?
It isn't an easy task. It's like cutting off an arm. Worse, for this arm has a life of its own.
Does putting off the day make it any easier?
No, it doesn't. I'm afraid this time her cards are betraying her. She is positive that her presence in my life protects me. And that if I divorce her, I might be defeated in battle or even die in exile.
This is the age of reason and not superstition.
An heir is essential to give France peace and stability. Therefore, Josephine and I, who both love France more than we love each other, must part.
Excellent. Tell her that.
I'm afraid to. She'll be all tears, grief-stricken. I hate scenes. In front of armies and cannon, I stand up. But in front of Josephine, I tremble. You see, my darling wife,
Will you have some more coffee?
Yes. No, thank you. Not now. We must regard this
I have so looked forward to the two of us having a little dinner alone, just like the old days. Do you remember the picnics at Malmaison?
Of course, I remember them, dearest. Josephine, will you please let me say what I must?
By all means. I'll be quiet as a mouse.
Our divorce, what we are about to do, I regard as a kind of sacrifice. And you, my darling Josephine...
No, don't. Please don't. I can't listen to this. I know it will happen to me. Disgrace, all honors taken away, all my friends. Who will look at me? Who will care about an ex-emperor?
Oh, but that is not so.
You may say what you like, but the cards have told me. In the end, I will have to leave France.
Josephine, listen to me. You will always be the Empress, Josephine. You will have Malmaison for yourself, an entire court for yourself. You will always be held in high regard by all of France. I promise you I shall see to that. That every Frenchman will hold you up as a noble victim to the needs of our country, to whom the greatest honors will always be shown.
Who is it to be?
What do you mean, who?
You know what I mean. Anna, the Russian, or Marie-Louise, the Austrian?
You won't tell anyone. It's not official, and I know I'll have problems with Vienna.
So it is Marie-Louise.
That's what I'm advised.
I hear she's a big fat cow. A blonde.
No.
You used to like them slender and dark-haired.
I still do, my darling.
Very well. I'll consent. The divorce is yours. I know you'll be generous.
You'll consent? You'll consent. Don't act as though you were doing me a favor. The divorce is the Emperor's edict, not a favor you are bestowing.
I hoped you'd be a gentleman to the end and let me have the last word.
I shall. In 2 weeks, we'll gather in the throne room at the Tuileries, and we shall both make our private decision public.
With the permission of my august and dear husband, I declare that having no hope of bearing children for the interests of France, I am glad to give him the greatest proof of my attachment and devotion. I'm sorry. I can't read any more of what I wish to say to you.
Joseph, pick up the page she dropped and read it.
I believe that by consenting to the dissolution of a marriage which deprives France of one day being governed by the descendants raised up by Providence to wipe out the evils of a terrible revolution...
Joseph, let me. I don't need to read what I've prepared. I can say it, straight out. The disillusion of my marriage can never change the feelings of my heart. In me, the Emperor will always have his best friend. 13 years. It's not very long, is it? But it was my whole lifetime. I know how much this act, demanded by politics, has wounded him. But we both glory in the sacrifice we make for the good of the country. I loved him. I did love him. But something in me always prevented me from showing my love to him the way he wanted to see it. The following day, the dissolution of our marriage was proclaimed to the Senate. I retired to my beautiful Malmaison, but I was never happy there again. Too many memories. I remember when he was in Italy and wrote to me not to be gay or sad, but he would prefer it if I were melancholy. I didn't know how to be melancholy then, but I do now. Josephine lived to see Napoleon retreat from Moscow. She lived to see him abdicate. She did not live to see his Waterloo. But to the end she consulted her cards every day. Strange. Because she found no happiness in what they foretold of the future. Her contentment lay only in remembering the past. I shall return shortly.
If you've been putting money aside, you can almost see inflation eroding its buying power, unless it's earning high interest rates or substantial dividends. And right now, thanks to Dreyfus Liquid Assets, even a small investment can profit from the currently high interest rates with complete cash availability. Think of your Dreyfus Liquid Assets account as an income-earning investment with free checking privileges. Privileges that allow you to pay bills and still earn money till the check's clear. You can even withdraw all or part of your cash by phone. There's never a penalty, never a sales or withdrawal charge. To get all the details, call toll-free 800-228-5000 for a simple no-jargon information booklet and a prospectus including management fee, charges, and expenses. Find out how Dreyfus Liquid Assets helps you get the lion's share from today's high interest rates. Read the prospectus carefully before you invest. 800-228-5000. No charge for the call. 800-228-5000. Call now.
This graceful and extraordinary creature, Josephine, was strong and independent, and her bittersweet love affair with her husband is proof that Disraeli was right when he said, "Man is not a creature of circumstances. Circumstances are the creatures of men." So can you blame me? Now you know why I just had to portray the fascinating Josephine. And as time goes on, I hope to play for you many more of my favorite characters of history and fiction. Our cast included Terry Keane, Louis Turenne, and Earl Hammond. The entire production was under the direction of Hyman Brown.
Have a pencil ready for an offer from the Journal.
Consumer Reports. The CBS Radio Mystery Theater presents... Come in. Welcome. I'm E.G. Marshall. This week, we are devoting 5 broadcasts to the incredible saga, The Last Days of Pompeii. Imagine, if you will, any cosmopolitan coastal resort suddenly swallowed up and disappearing. And then imagine uncovering this treasure house of civilization, piece by piece, person by person, putting together this puzzle of the past, which is our task and adventure all this week on Mystery Theater.
And why do you come to see me, fair Julia?
Because I need your magic, Arbaces. The power of revenge.
You believe that I, Arbaces, the high priest of Isis, can give you such power? Why do you wish it?
I do not relish being rejected by a man. Can you give me power over his life?
Today's drama, Thrown to the Lions, is the second part of Bulwer Lytton's classic, The Last Days of Pompeii, adapted especially for Mystery Theater by Gerald Keane and stars Russell Horton. I'll be back shortly with Act 1.
And that's why we say, go out and buy a bunch today.
That's your new TV commercial, Mr. Sloak, for Snacky Crackies with Raisin Pits.
How much did that actually cost me?
Cost?
Yes.
Well, we're still adding it all up here. $42,000.
TV is so expensive.
Not as long as there aren't any changes.
Did I mention there may soon be a worldwide shortage of Raisin Pits?
One TV version without Raisin Pits.
How much will that add to the...
$3,000.
And we want to tell Health Nuts we make Snackies with Health Nuts.
$279,000.
And we need a version that will talk to the financial community.
With the singing mouse and the dancing bunny in a business suit for...
Let me add that one for you. $380,000.
If business conditions make it necessary, with radio you can afford to change commercials fast. If you want to really target consumer groups, it won't cost a fortune to make commercials that fit each audience. Put amazingly flexible radio to work as a primary medium. Radio, it's red hot. For the red hot facts, call this station or the Radio Advertising Bureau. They brought you this message.
I'm not the handiest person in the world, but nowadays do-it-yourself home repair is almost a necessity. Admittedly, some of my work is not perfect, but it gets by. Like many people, I try painting, woodworking, and even masonry, but I never dabble with electricity because it can be dangerous and not forgiving of carelessness. Yes, Americans are learning how to do more with their hands, and hopefully are not forgetting some of the old rules, like never mixing water and electricity, and reading all power tool instruction booklets before use. And let's not forget about the rule to check for damaged electrical cords either. And remember the one to always dress appropriately. Wear closed-toed, sturdy shoes and safety glasses. And finally, never leave power tools unattended, and keep children away from the work area.
A public service announcement from Underwriters Laboratories in this station. Stands at a crossroads in time, oblivious to its future. In 4 days, it will have disappeared under 30 feet of volcanic ash. Until an hour ago, today, August 21st, 79 AD, it was a favorite Italian vacation town for Romans, Greeks, and Egyptians. A happy town filled with warm, fun-loving people. Then suddenly, in the early hours of this morning, it was shaken by an earthquake, about 4 on today's Richter scale. Marcus Rufus, a young Athenian architect who makes his home in Pompeii, takes up the tale.
I'd never experienced an earthquake before, but I vowed that I would live through this one. For one thing, I had a lot to live for. Oriana, a woman I hardly knew but already loved, whom I was able to rescue that night. Statues and roof tiles fell like rain, but we managed unhurt to get to the open square of the Forum. And safety.
Marcus Rufus, how did you find me?
My slave girl, Lydia, awoke me to tell me you'd been kidnapped. I put 2 and 2 together and found you in the Temple of Isis.
Kidnapped?
Oh, I knew right away there was more to it than that.
Funny. I can't seem to remember.
Look, the temple, the walls.
The temple! There's nothing left standing.
Hear ye, O people of Pompeii!
Nothing left but its high priest, Arbaces.
I must go to him. He may be hurt.
Hear ye, all those within the sound of my voice!
Marcus, let go of my arm.
Oriana, you will not go to him. I will not let you.
But why not?
The man is mad. Isn't that enough reason for you?
Citizens of Pompeii, this earthquake is a warning.
See for yourself, Oriana. Look at it. Standing there on the steps to the Temple of Isis. Steps leading to nowhere, shouting to no one. In this entire Forum, who is there but us?
The next time, the gods will not be as patient. This was a warning. If Rome does not return Pompeii to Egypt, the gods will destroy this city.
I thought we'd never get back to my home. At last. Alcibiades, brother, are you here?
Oriana, you all right? Oh, Marcus Rufus, forgive me. I didn't see you at first.
Has the quake done any damage to our house?
Not one column in the atrium budged a centimeter. The marble faun still stands in the fountain.
But you should see the center of Pompeii. Hardly a building left standing.
Let me go bathe my face. I'll be back.
Where has Oriana been all this night, Marcus? I can't tell you how worried I was. But I had no idea where to look for her.
I found her in the Temple of Isis. It's a long story. Fortunately, we were able to get out before it was completely destroyed.
The Egyptians' temple destroyed?
Nothing left of it but the stone steps.
What of him, the high priest?
He survived.
Was he hurt?
Not so one could notice it. When we came away, he was shouting dire predictions to anyone who would listen.
You speak in a mocking tone about this holy man, Marcus.
Episides, I know you are studying the ministry with him, but believe me, this isn't mockery in my voice, but anger. Somehow, I don't know how, that high priest, that man you think so holy, had a hand in kidnapping your sister.
Kidnapping? You said that to me before, Marcus. I don't remember that.
What do you remember, Oriana?
It's coming back now, like through a haze. Albaces came into the garden last night, telling me I had to return to the Temple of Isis with him that very instant. And then I don't know. Yes, I do. He gave me something to drink. All the rest is whirling away. And then your voice, Marcus, calling me, taking hold of my hand and running.
I think, Oriana, there has been enough talk for one night, enough excitement. Well, the earthquake tremors seem to have passed. I thank Jove you're sound and well. Now, I urge you to get some rest. See that she does, Episides. We can talk about all this tomorrow.
Good night, Marcus. I can never thank you enough.
Nor can I. Within 2 days, Marcus, you've twice come to our rescue. Yesterday mine, and today Oriana's.
Strangely enough, I was haunted by the thought that the earthquake that rocked Pompeii that night was not nearly as dangerous to Oriana as her friendship with that Egyptian high priest, Arbaces. Obviously, he drugged her and brought her to the temple. And had not my blind slave girl Lydia warned me, Oriana might have disappeared from my life. Oh, there had been other women who interested me. Julia. I was stricken with guilt. Julia, who until a few days ago had been the woman of my dreams. I'd completely forgotten her.
Master, may I have a word with you?
What?
Have you been asleep in the temple steps all night, Master? For shame.
Well, who comes upon me so suddenly in the morning?
We have not spoken before, but I know you to be the high priest of this temple.
Oh, what was this temple? These few steps are all that remain. No, I have not been sleeping, woman. I have been praying to the gods to help me rebuild. Who are you?
I am Julia, from the house of Diomed.
Diomed? The merchant and ship owner?
The same. He is my father. Do you know him?
He came here once, not long ago, and tried to induce a miracle to guarantee the safety of his ships by making a donation to the temple of fool's gold. Julia, sit by my side, my child, and tell me what has brought you to see me.
Your fame, great master. Your knowledge and power are well known in Pompeii. I need your help.
What is it that could possibly trouble such a beautiful young lady? You don't appear unhappy.
I wish to have the power of one of the Greek Furies.
Which?
The Eumenides.
So it is revenge you seek.
Pitiless, vindictive punishment.
Why do you wish it?
Julia does not relish being rejected for another.
You love someone who loves not you.
He did, until a very few days ago. Now I have learned he has given his heart to another woman. I must triumph over my rival. I must have power over his life.
Tell me, if I had such a power, why should I make it known to you?
For two reasons. First, this purse of gold. There's enough gold to rebuild the entire Temple of Isis, stone by stone.
Perhaps I don't need a second reason.
You shall have it for nothing. The woman I wish revenge upon is Oriana.
Oriana? Who lives in the House of the Marble Form?
The same.
Her brother, Epicides, is studying the Egyptian ministry with me. Oh, yes. I believe I know of Oriana.
Our bases. Can our relationship, yours and mine, be an honest one?
Naturally.
Oriana is not as casually known to you as you make out. And I would like you to trust me enough not to pretend.
Well, you seem to have overheard the gossip of Pompeii.
A woman as outspoken as Oriana cannot live a life unnoticed. Not here. Not in Pompeii. There's not only talk, but certain knowledge of your interest and, shall I say, affection for her. Can you help me teach an unforgettable lesson to both Oriana and the man who should be mine?
Tell me, not so gentle Julia, this stupid suitor who has angered you, he is certainly of noble birth.
True. Quite noble.
Can he be from Pompeii and reject such beauty as yours?
He is of Athens.
Aha, yes, there is but one Athenian, young and noble in Pompeii. Is he Marcus Aurelius Rufus?
Yes. You will keep my secret?
Of course. Marcus Rufus. Julia, I shall help you.
Oriana, are you awake?
Of course I'm awake and dressed.
How do you feel today, sister, after last night's adventure?
Refreshed, but still strange. Last night seems like a distant nightmare.
That it was. The center of Pompeii destroyed by an earthquake.
So it was true.
Is that all you remember?
No. Brother, I think the high priest of Isis took me by force to the temple. Why have we been so blind, believing in that man and his greatness for so long?
I too, Oriana.
I trusted our bases. I believed he was good. And now I feel somehow betrayed. Last night, everything suddenly became unclean. I thought he was quite mad.
Perhaps he is. I too feel betrayed.
For me, it's worse than that. I need something, someone to believe in, a religion of some kind, a star to guide me. And now I'm left without anything.
Do you remember yesterday morning, going underground to hear Paul the Nazarene? When he talked about Christ, wasn't it inspiring? Perhaps Christ is the answer.
Go, brother. Find out if the disciple Paul is still preaching in Pompeii and come back and tell me.
Come with me now. It's still early.
Marcus Rufus will be here soon. I cannot leave the house now. You go, brother.
Oh, Marcus will understand. He'll wait. He's a good friend.
I feel he's more than that. I have something important to tell him.
And he can't wait? Surely finding Paul is much more important. Marcus will wait, I'm certain of it.
But I cannot. I woke up with his name on my lips.
What does that mean?
That I must tell him something I have been wanting to tell someone for years now.
Are you serious, Oriana?
About Marcus Rufus. As I have never been about anyone in my whole life.
You love him?
I wish us to become engaged, to be married. Today.
Oriana, I must say, when you make up your mind, you act.
I have a premonition. I don't know how much longer we of Pompeii will have time for love.
Oriana couldn't have had an inkling that within 4 days Pompeii would be a doomed city. But highly intuitive, she might have sensed something in the air. Her brother, Episides, also could not have known that the Egyptian beliefs in many gods would be superseded by Christianity. But he, too, had a highly developed sixth sense. It was this that compelled him to seek out the man who centuries later would be known to the world as St. Paul. I'll be back shortly with Act 2.
This week on Knots Landing, Karen's efforts to defend her daughter's school teacher from her neighbor's attacks lead her into a relationship that could destroy her marriage.
Starting this afternoon, I'm going to do whatever I can to help beat you.
I wonder if you'd say that if you didn't have those curly blue eyes.
Michelle Lee stars on Knots Landing, Thursday night at 10, 9 Central on CBS Television.
Suppose I asked you to lunch tomorrow.
Ask.
The word is out. There's an outrageous new thriller just published entitled Out. It's the unbelievable story of two mob kingpins, a two-timing shyster, and a mall named Zaza, all involved in a daring plot to launder billions of mob money through a Swiss bank. The only trouble is the one man with the password to get the money out has vanished. Well, not exactly. His leg is found on the Geneva to Zurich train. For out-and-out entertainment, read Out by Pierre Ray, a Bantam book where paperbacks are sold.
Maybe we're all too emotional when we think about special education for handicapped children. We always think of human values, not dollar values. Maybe it's time we took a cold, hard look at these kids and what it costs to develop their potential. Okay, the truth. Special education and vocational training cost a lot of money. Special teachers, special equipment, special classes. It all adds up. But here's the catch. It costs even more not to educate handicapped people. Much more. Keeping people dependent for life or keeping them in institutions. Those are luxuries we can't afford. So don't be emotional. Look at it coldly in dollars and cents. With special education, most handicapped children grow up to become taxpayers. It's a good investment. A public service message on behalf of the United States Office of Education.
Morning of August 21st, 79 A.D. There is love, there is hate, there's jealousy, plots being hatched, revenge sought. The ebb and flow of life in those ancient days, as unearthed and unmasked by that great Victorian baronet, Sir Edward Bulwer Lytton, in his vivid book, The Last Days of Pompeii. Marcus Rufus, the Athenian, continues the story.
Within the hour after dawn, I was at the gate of the house of the Marble Faun, Oriana's house, ringing the bells and waiting admittance.
A very good morning to you, Marcus. Forgive me, but I must hurry along.
Oh, Episides. Well, where to at this early hour? The city still sleeps.
Can I trust you with a secret, Marcus?
Well, I hope so.
The events of last night have changed my mind about the future.
You're no longer going into the ministry?
If I do, it will not be in the temple of Isis. Let me put it this way. Yesterday morning, the both of us went to a secret meeting to hear Paul, the Nazarene. And we both truly believe what he preached. Right now, I'm going to try to find him to see whether I could be converted. Marcus, I know it's the way for me.
Father, whatever is going on in our house, I can't leave you alone for 2 minutes.
2 minutes? You've been out of the house all morning, Julia.
I come home, the atrium is filled with servants, caterers. My father is giving a party. What are you celebrating?
Failure and success, daughter. Failure because, as you know, I lost another 3 ships in yesterday's storm. But I console myself. I might have lost the cargoes anyway in last night's earthquake.
So we have less money than we ever had, and you throw a big, expensive party.
Only for a few friends. Do you remember Marcus Rufus? Weren't you seeing quite a lot of him at one time?
Yes, I remember him.
Well, we are going into business together, Marcus and I. He has contracts to put up quite a few fancy villas. Some facing the bay, some on the slopes of Vesuvius, expensive ones. He will design them, and I'll take care of the stonemasons, the plumbers, the roof tilers. In short, the building. Of course, Julia, you're welcome to invite anyone you wish.
I thought you'd never say so.
Oh, child, anyone. There's plenty of food and wine. This is your house as much as mine. Who would you like?
I would like to invite the high priest of the Temple of Isis.
Bases? You're joking.
Why are you so surprised, Father?
Well, I really don't see what we people of commerce have to do with it. Well, I don't know. A religious fanatic.
Well, you didn't think he was such a fanatic when you promised to send him gold to protect your ships.
Who told you that?
He did.
Well, I knew he couldn't protect those ships. I wasn't serious about it.
It's too bad you weren't. Perhaps your ships wouldn't have been wrecked.
Now, Julia, I am not going to argue with you about this fellow's powers. You want our bases here? Well, I said you may. So you may. Now, anyone else you'd like to invite?
Marcus Rufus is coming?
Well, of course he is. The banquet's mainly in his honor. When a man of his young years offers me a new business and a new lease on life, you can bet I make sure the guest of honor arrives.
I'd like to be placed between Marcus and our bases at dinner.
I'll do what I can, Julia. Well, you'd better run along now and invite your high priest. The banquet will begin 3 hours before sunset, and I don't want you strolling in while we're toasting the gods.
That's Diomed, the ship owner, for you. The man's practically bankrupt, and he has to throw a party for our new building business. I hated to leave Oriana today, especially now that she'd agreed we could be officially engaged. But old Diomed would have been too disappointed. Now, Epaphroditus, think it over, my boy.
You don't understand, Master.
But of course I understand. You just talked to Paul the Nazarene. He is a convincing speaker. I know all about him. But to go off and leave your family and join him, these aren't decisions to be made hastily. I speak to you as an Egyptian with the wisdom of the ages behind me.
Master, are there any more marble pieces this size?
Try the other side. Some may have fallen there. The workers from Luxor. They happen to be in the city. I was lucky to get them to start rebuilding. Nice now, where was I?
It's not the age of Egyptian civilization. It's what I feel in my heart, Master.
We Egyptians were already civilized when you Romans and Greeks were learning how to hold a sword.
I wish I could convince you. I want to convert. I must. Paul talked to me in my own language. He made me understand.
All I say to you before you go off and join this Paul in his travels is reflect. Have you talked it over with your sister Oriana?
She knows how I feel. I couldn't get any sense out of her today anyway. She became engaged to marry Marcus Rufus this morning. And that's all she has on her mind.
Marcus Aurelius Rufus, the Athenian. Is it definite?
So far as I know. I stopped in on my way here. They were both walking around with moonstruck faces.
Oh, excuse me, Master. I didn't mean to interrupt.
Julia, what brings you here? Oh, do you know Epaphroditus, my seminarian? Epaphroditus is Oriana's brother.
Oh, yes. I certainly know your sister.
Epaphroditus brings me some interesting news. Oriana and Marcus Rufus are announcing their engagement today.
What?
Yes. I thought you would be interested.
Do you know the Athenian, Julia?
I most certainly do. I have a bit of news myself. My father is giving a small party today, and I ask that you be invited, Master.
Oh, thank you, Julia. But I don't attend private parties. I am at prayer before the dinner hour anyway.
Perhaps you could make an exception this time. You see, the honored guest will be Marcus Rufus, and there will be much wine and many toasts.
Who else besides Diomed, your father?
Probably Publius Cornelius and...
The senator from Rome?
The same. You and I and Marcus Rufus and a small group.
Do you think your father would mind if I brought along Epicydes here?
Well, not at all. He told me to invite anyone I wanted.
But I won't know anyone there.
You know Marcus Rufus, don't you? After all, he's going to be your brother-in-law. Now, Master Arbaces, can we talk privately concerning that matter I came to see you about this morning?
Yes, I have been thinking about it. Epicydes, you know the House of Diomed? Well, I'll see you there at the usual dining time. Now, if you will excuse us. I'm afraid, Julia, there is no place here in the forum that's very private.
I know. Let's go to the docks where my father ties up his boats. There's no one there now, and we won't be observed.
Now, you ask for a potion that would make Oriana despise Marcus, and Marcus despise her. I have a small vial given to me by the oracle I went to visit when I was last in Thebes.
What can it do?
All I know is I was told to administer it carefully to an enemy, for it can bring on madness.
Let me have it. I shall put it in Marcus's wine.
You wish him mad?
He's mad already, turning his back on me, betrothing himself to a woman he hardly knows. Give me the vial, Arbaces. Who knows? Perhaps this potion will make him sane.
More wine. The senator's cup is empty.
Jimmy, I compliment you. This is the coolest atrium I have been in all of Pompeii.
Well, it is the fountain, Senator. I have water running all the time. It freshens the air. Oh, and I love the sound. Here come, everybody. Eat and drink up. Julia, this is no time for fasting. Here, Marcus, have more mushrooms. It will keep your hair red. Attention, everyone, all my good friends. Senator Cornelius, Julia, my daughter, Arbaces is the holy man from the Temple of Isis, and his seminarian, this quiet young man on my right, and all of you. I lift up my cup in honor of my new partner, the famous young architect, Marcus Aurelius Rufus, who has convinced me it's more profitable to build houses than to sail ships.
It's never been proved. Here, more wine here.
Well, perhaps not, Senator, but my heart isn't in ships anymore. So, let us lift our cups and drink to Marcus and myself and our new venture.
Oh, no.
Oh, Marcus Rufus, how can you ever forgive me? I jostled your arm and spilled your wine.
Here, Marcus, take my cup. I'll have another.
Thank you.
Bring me wine this instant.
Now then, are we all filled? Who will join me in emptying a cup to success?
Just a moment. I'd like a word. I do raise my wine cup to the future. And I'd like to add to the toasts and good wishes by telling you that this morning I became engaged to the loveliest woman in Pompeii, Oriana. And now, may everyone in this atrium, at this table, raise their cups to their lips to love and success. And may Apollo watch over us.
Lovely speech. Very nice.
Houses to build houses. Ship.
Marcus, what is it? What are you saying?
It's too warm for me here. I must go.
Marcus, why are you getting up?
He looks very pale. Perhaps I should go with him.
There is fire in my veins. Stay away from me! Don't try to stop me, anyone. I have my dagger. Stay away! It's tearing at my brain. So many colors, blinding colors!
Epicydes, come with me. Something has affected his mind. I fear for his life. Will you excuse us? I must go help the poor man. He has suddenly gone mad.
We are in a first century world, looking at it from what is almost the 21st century. I don't know whether it has struck you as forcibly as it has me, but so far as I can see, only the conveniences have changed, not the people. The same rich, the same poor, The same stubborn, the same diehards, the foolish, the good, the bad, the loved, the unloved. The only difference is the place where you and I live now doesn't have death breathing fire 4 days from today. I'll be back with Act 3 shortly.
They said it couldn't be written. The book that hit America like a runaway locomotive. The new Consumer Information Catalog.
For the life of me, Foster, your obsession with that book escapes me. It's only a catalog.
The book that's helping America find a better way to live.
What do you find in that catalog?
Something you could never give me, Lillian. More than 200 back-filled Federal publications listed inside. Booklets on home and car repairs, weight control, keeping household records, and more. I read them all to be the man you want me to be.
That's a lot of reading.
The book you have to read from the Consumer Information Center of the U.S. government. The new Consumer Information Catalog. It's free. Just write to Free Catalog, Pueblo, Colorado, 81009. That's Free Catalog, Pueblo, Colorado, 81009. Send for the book.
Don't wait for the movie.
Do you know how to get the most for your money when you're buying air conditioners, vacuum cleaners, baloney, auto batteries, calculators, washers and dryers, cameras, insulation, house paint, margarine, freezers, tuna fish, insurance, lawnmowers, mopeds, food processors, radios, refrigerators, television sets, stereo systems, and automobiles? Well, these are just a few of the hundreds of products that Consumer Reports tests, rates, and investigates for you. Consumer Reports is published by America's leading non-profit product testing consumer organization, completely independent. When you read Consumer Reports, you'll know how to get the most out of the dollars you spend. 1,000. Subscribe now to Consumer Reports for this money-saving offer. 11 monthly issues of our magazine, Consumer Reports, plus the invaluable 1980 buying guide issue, plus our 383-page guide to drugs and health, plus the 1981 buying guide issue when published, 331-1000. A total value of $25.75, all for just $12. Just $12. To take advantage of this offer, dial this toll-free number, 800-331-1000. Consumer Reports, 800-331-1000.
And we're at the desperate Battle of Monmouth. A legend is being born before my very eyes. A young woman volunteer, Molly Pitcher, is helping fire one of the American cannon. Can you talk to us, Molly?
Are you kidding? With half of the British Army coming at us? Fire!
Isn't this hot, hard work for a woman?
Hot and hard? Try cooking in a colonial kitchen sometime. Man or woman, we've all got to help our country.
Today, thousands of women are volunteers who have joined National Guard and Reserve units. They are a vital part of our military manpower.
And woman power.
At only a fraction of the cost of equivalent active duty forces, over 300,000 employers have signed a statement of support encouraging employees to participate in Guard and Reserve training. Shouldn't you?
Hey, you employers out there. Don't you know that when you help a volunteer help our country, you're helping yourself? If you haven't signed a statement of support yet, you should be ashamed. Fire!
Write Employer Support, Arlington, Virginia 22209. A public service on behalf of Employer Support of the Guard and Reserve and the Advertising Council.
Of the second of the last days of Pompeii, as originally set down by Edward Bulwer Lytton. Marcus Rufus, an Athenian, while drinking a toast at a banquet, has suddenly gone out of his head and runs wildly from the house of his friend Diomed. Chasing after him to see that he comes to no harm is Arbaces, the high priest, and Apicides, the young brother of Oriana.
Arbaces, what should we do? It's quite dark now. We've walked the length of Pompeii, and Marcus Rufus has disappeared.
I'm worried about that dagger he carries. Supposing he fell on it and injured himself.
What's that?
An owl. Owls and bats live in the tombs of the Via della Tombe.
What makes you think Marcus came this way, Master?
Well, he couldn't have doubled back. You heard him singing before.
But we have no torches. The moon is covered by clouds. We'll never find him here along the street of tombs. There must be thousands of graves and vaults he could be hiding behind.
There they go. A dozen bats.
Never been proved, Senator, but a house will float and a ship will sing.
That's Marcus. He's near us.
Oriana, come help me. I don't feel well.
Apicides, you take this path and I'll take the one to the left. When you find him, hold his arms behind him so he cannot do himself harm.
if you can.
Master, I think he's over this way.
Lights, the colors. I've never seen such colors. Is it night, or is it the birth of the world?
Master! Our bases! I think I found Marcus!
Marcus? Marcus Rufus. It is I, your friend, your future brother-in-law, Apicides.
Come enemies, come friends. There's such a new world of color and light.
I can't get through there. It's a labyrinth of tombs. Our bases! Oh, I wish the moon would come out from behind the clouds so I could see something. Our bases, where are you?
Stop! You. Why am I in the cemetery? You, sir. Who are you? Answer or forever hold your peace!
Apicides, did you say you had found Marcus?
Murder!
Oh! Citizens, help me! A murder on the Via della Tomba! Help me or the murderer escapes! Blood! Oh, his poor blood!
Did someone find murder?
Are you a centurion?
Yes, I am.
Then look for yourself.
They tell me they found the lifeless body of Apicides and that I was standing beside him, blood on my dagger. I remember none of that. I couldn't understand what had happened to my mind. When I finally came to my senses, my hands had been tied behind my back. I lay in a dungeon. I'd been arrested.
I see you've awakened. Are you Marcus Aurelius Rufus, lately of Athens?
Are you a centurion?
I am.
Then I am Marcus Rufus. Of what am I charged?
Murder?
Whom have I murdered?
A young priest, Apicides.
Apicides is dead. How horrible.
You knew the priest.
He was like a brother to me.
Can you stand up?
Yes. Yes, I can. This rope that twists my arms behind me is uncomfortable.
It must remain so. Now, you come with me.
Where are you taking me?
Pompey is fortunate that Publius Cornelius, the Roman senator, is visiting here. He's consented to be the judge.
Publius Cornelius? Was he not a guest of Diomed, the ship owner?
I believe he was. Do you know him?
Very briefly.
Well, that may be fortunate for you. It may assist you in the defense of your life.
Senator, I am accused of a murder I did not commit.
Marcus Rufus, I hardly know where to begin this interrogation. It seems but minutes ago we were all celebrating at the house of Diomed, and you, Marcus Rufus, were an honored guest.
Senator, what happened this evening is equally mysterious to me. I ask myself, is this a living nightmare, or simply am I dreaming?
You are not dreaming. The stain of blood is still on your right hand.
On my right hand? That is only one of the mysteries of this dark deed. Why is there blood on my right hand?
It was reported by the centurion and a witness that you were holding a dagger in that hand when you were discovered with the victim.
But had I attacked anyone, Senator, it would not have been with my right hand. I am left-handed.
You were also somewhat out of your mind, Marcus.
Is it not possible that someone else killed my poor young friend while my mind was wandering, smeared my dagger with the corpse's blood and placed it in my right hand?
That would imply the victim was killed with another's knife. No such knife has been found.
Has another knife been searched for? I ask again, could not another person have done the murder?
For what reason would someone else kill the priest?
For what reason would I wish to kill Apicides? This very morning, I went to visit his own sister, Oriana, to learn what he already knew, that she had consented to marry me. Now, why would I even wish my future brother-in-law dead? Nay, why would I kill him? That is what I mean by a living nightmare.
Marcus, it is you who must answer questions, not I. It is you who must defend yourself or admit the crime.
I have no defense. I have no memory of the deed.
All I can say is I was not myself.
Bring in the witnesses, please. Gentlemen and lady, will you kindly identify yourself?
I am German, Senator, but you know that.
Let us keep this strictly formal. And your name, sir?
I am Arbaces, the high priest of the Temple of Isis.
And you, miss?
I am Julia, the daughter of Diomed.
Would you say, Diomed, that Marcus Rufus here ever evidenced any animosity towards the deceased?
No, I know of none.
Did the prisoner behave in any threatening manner towards the deceased when you last saw him?
Well, you know he didn't, Senator. You were right there at the dinner. Marcus was making a toast when something happened to him. It was as though the god Chaos had taken possession of his body.
You, Julia, I understand you invited the deceased, Apsides, to the banquet. Was he a friend of yours?
No. He was a friend of mine, Arbaces, the high priest here.
I see. So it was you, Arbaces, who invited the deceased to Diomed's dinner?
I thought it would be pleasant for him. He had been studying the priesthood at our temple. A bright young man. I had no idea it would be his last meal on earth. A terrible end.
I seem to remember you and he went out after Marcus when the accused ran out of the house.
Yes. We both followed him until it became quite dark, and then we got separated.
And then?
Well, by one of the tombs, I thought I saw this Athenian and the young priest in earnest conversation. The Athenian, Marcus, waving his arms wildly, much the same as when you last saw him yourself, Senator, at the banquet. Then I saw him raise his dagger. I ran forward, but too late to avert the blows. He had stabbed his victim twice. I struck the murderer to the ground and called for help.
Marcus Aurelius Rufus, what do you say to that?
Nothing. I remember none of it. I was returned to my cell. An hour later, I was brought some food. As a favor, so that I could eat, the centurion unbound my hands. I grasped the bench I'd been sitting on with both hands. Knocked the centurion flat into a faint and ran.
Who is it that rings my door this time of night?
It is I, Oriana. Marcus Rufus. Let me in.
What are you doing here, Marcus? How could you possibly come here? They haven't even buried my brother yet.
Oriana, there is only one person in the world I can trust, and it's you. I tell you now, I did not kill Apsides. Whatever spell I was under, whatever sickness infected me, I loved your brother too much to have ever raised a finger against him.
Marcus Aurelius Rufus, we know you've taken refuge in the house of the Marble Fawn. Come out as an honorable man and obey the laws of Rome.
How did they know I was here?
Marcus, there is no place to hide.
If I can get up on the roof, I can escape from roof to roof. There's no moon tonight.
Escape to where?
My boat, perhaps. Perhaps back to Greece.
Marcus, if someone else killed my brother, surely it will be discovered. All you have to do is tell the truth.
You don't understand. I don't know the truth. I cannot remember what happened.
Marcus Rufus, come out of your own free will. Give yourself up.
Oriana, where are the stairs to the upper story?
Was it yesterday, Marcus? Last night, when I, too, suffered a lapse of memory?
By Jove and Jupiter. When you were taken to the temple of Isis, all you remember is a hand over your face and being given something to drink by Arbaces.
It's still a blank, whatever happened in the temple.
Arbaces. Could something have been placed in my cup of wine tonight? Hide me, Oriana, till I can think this through. I was up on the roof before the centurion could gather his wits. I knew these roofs and the way the houses all backed on one another. I've designed enough of them. No point in remaining in Pompeii now. Perhaps someday I'd come back and clear myself. In the meantime, Oriana would do some thinking. If Arbaces had drugged her, why not me? I jumped for it, missed my step, and turned my ankle.
Too bad, Marcus. You broke that beautiful jar. I've been watching you running about the rooftops like a squirrel. You must think we centurions are fools. Now come along quietly without awakening the rest of the city.
Centurion, how did you know where to find me? Which house?
The witness Arbaces told us.
I might have guessed. He is determined to get me into trouble.
The senator has called an emergency meeting of the Senate to determine what to do with you.
I was trapped in this cell, and I knew it. There was no escape now. I knew that, too. I began to doubt my own innocence. Perhaps those who had given evidence against me knew something about me I did not.
Marcus Aurelius Rufus, it is the judgment of the Senate that you may have not been completely sound of mind at the time of the murder. Therefore, to follow the precepts of the primeval god, Chaos, in determining your guilt or innocence, you shall be tried tomorrow by the king of the beasts.
Oh, no. No!
The lion shall judge. If he slays you not, it will be a true sign you are innocent. If you are guilty, death will be your punishment. It is the judgment of the Senate that you, Marcus Aurelius Rufus, at tomorrow's gladiatorial games, shall be thrown to the lions.
I said before that in 1900 years, all that has changed were the conveniences of living, that people have not. Let me amend that. The meting out of justice, distinguishing the guilty from the innocent, has, thank heaven, also changed. Lions are no longer judges. Appetite no longer determines guilt. But this is Pompeii in 79 AD, a city with only 3 days of life itself. I shall be back shortly.
When you see her, you walk on by, you don't know him, you won't even try.
That's Stella Reese, singing about how people with epilepsy are sometimes misunderstood. Do you know that epilepsy can happen to anyone, at any age, for many causes? Epilepsy can begin from a bad case of measles. I'm Gerald June. I know. At 9 years old, I contracted measles encephalitis. Now I have epilepsy, but it doesn't stop me from writing music. My kind of epilepsy couldn't have been prevented then. It can now.
When you see her, you walk on by, you don't know him, you won't even try. They don't want you to hold their hands, they just need you to understand.
To learn about causes and prevention, contact your local chapter of the Epilepsy Foundation of America or write Epilepsy, Washington, D.C. 20036.
Tomorrow we bring you the third day of the 5 last days of Pompeii. Sir Walter Scott called Pompeii the city of the dead. I deny that. Those whose voices you have heard, whose lives you have shared, are very much alive. And thanks to that eminent author, Sir Edward Bulwer Lytton, to say nothing of the scholars and archaeologists who came after him, Pompeii lives and will always live. And like all mysteries presented on Mystery Theater, if you wish the truth, you must dig deep. Our cast included Russell Horton, E.V. Juster, Christopher Tabori, Valika Gray, and Earl Hammond. The entire production was under the direction of Hyman Brown. And now a preview of the third day in our special series, The Last Days of Pompeii. Half prophet, half fiend.
What kind of wine is it?
You taste it and see. Nothing but the best for our prisoner. Hey, don't throw that.
I threw the entire beaker of wine into the centurion's face, and before he could recover, I'd snatched the keys from his waist, run to the adjoining cell, and unlocked it.
My eyes, I can't see.
What do we do now, Diomed?
We run for it. This way. No. That is closed off. It must be the other way. Oh, by Jupiter, I'm lost. No, I'm not. We can get out down this corridor.
Are you sure you know how to get out of this prison?
You true. That passage leads nowhere.
This is E.G. Marshall inviting you to return to our Mystery Theater for another adventure in the macabre. Until next time, pleasant dreams.
The CBS Radio Mystery Theater presents... Come in. Welcome. I'm E.G. Marshall, your landlord in this mansion of terror. And often there's no terror quite like those nameless terrors, those undercurrents we can't put our finger on. We know something's not quite right, but we don't know why. It nags at those dark corners of our mind. And such is the story we have for you now. All seems to be sweetness and light. But watch out for those dark corners, those things left unsaid. Jane and Mike Slater are young city dwellers spending their vacation in a quiet village called Granville. They thought it was the perfect spot to get away from it all. That's what they thought, until they got there and tried to get away from it.
Mike, we should have turned left back there.
No. We're on the main road out of the village.
No, we're not. Look up there. There's another dead end.
Well, this doesn't add up, Jane. But we've been driving for a half hour trying to get out of this town. Every road is either a dead end or it takes us right back into the middle of the village.
But we came in on the main road. Where is it? Why can't we find it?
I think they don't want us to find it, Jane. We're trapped in this town, and I don't know why.
Our mystery drama, The Summer People, was written especially for the Mystery Theater by Bob Jurek and stars Tony Roberts. I'll be back shortly with Act One. 2 weeks in another town, a summer place. They all add up to a change of scene, something everyone enjoys. And for Jane and Mike Slater, a summer in the country was not only desired, but almost necessary. Jane is a serious painter, and Mike's a young reporter with a novel burning in his brain. A couple ripe for spending their vacation away from it all and working on their respective art. So it was no wonder that when Mike picked up the paper one evening, he enthused.
Hey, Jane, listen to this.
What?
I think it's this that we've been looking for. For our vacation, I mean. Private rooms with bath in lovely private home. Quiet village on beautiful river. Complete peace and quiet. All meals, $50 a week per person.
$50 a week? What's the date on that paper, 1910?
It says 50, unless it's a misprint. Restricted to persons 23 years or younger.
Well, at least we qualify there.
Interested parties may phone for interview. 814 on the number.
Interview?
Oh, it sounds too snobbish.
It sounds intriguing to me.
Doesn't the ad say where it is?
No, nothing more. It's a perfect place to spend the summer and start the draft on my book.
It's okay with me if you want it. But phoning for an interview, isn't that strange?
Well, whoever put the ad in had his reasons. We won't know unless we call. Coming.
Mr. Slater?
Yes. You are Mrs. Williams?
That's right.
Oh, we've been expecting you.
But our chat on the phone, you sounded like the right kind of people.
Come in.
Thank you. Oh, what a cozy place.
Jane, it's Mrs. Williams.
That Dutch clock must be an heirloom.
It's my great-grandmother's.
Mrs. Williams, hello.
Mrs. Slater?
Sit down, please.
Thank you. You may think this a bit unusual that we request an interview.
Yeah, frankly, yes.
Well, you see, Mr. Slater, we in Granville are... Well, we do invite the summer people into our homes. There are no hotels, and we want to be careful. I mean, we want to be sure our summer people will fit in.
Your ad said only people under 23 years old. I think that's curious.
Well, and so you should. But we're a young town, Mrs. Slater. Oh, Granville's been a village for 230 years, but the people are young. We stay young. And we want our summer visitors to be the same way. How old would you say I was, Mr. Slater?
Oh, no. Don't put me on the spot.
Oh, well, you want to guess, Mrs. Slater?
Well, since you asked, 40? 42?
Oh, I'm 79.
79? Oh, you can't be.
Well, that's the way it is in Granville. We've found the secret for keeping young. And we want our summer people to enjoy us just as much as we'll enjoy them.
It all sounds great to me.
We're quite self-supporting, but we do depend on the summer people. That's why we're willing to take the trouble to meet our prospective visitors personally. You're both in good health?
Oh, yes.
No recent illnesses or operations?
Would you like a blood sample?
Oh, come on, Jane.
This is ridiculous, Mike. Slater, I understand your reaction. Many people feel the same way, but if you're willing to cooperate with us, just these few questions, you won't regret it.
Just where is Granville, Mrs. Williams?
Oh, I'll give you the directions when we decide on your visit. What do you do, Mr. Slater?
Well, I'm a writer. I'm a news writer for the Post. Jane goes to art school. She's working on her master's.
Oh, you're both artists.
Oh, well, thanks for the compliment. The reason I was interested in your ad is I want to spend the summer blocking a book, and Jane wants to paint. It sounded like just the place.
Oh, I'm sure it will be. I can tell from meeting you both. So attractive, healthy, young. You'll fit in with Granville just perfectly.
If we choose to come.
Oh, why wouldn't you?
You haven't told us enough about the town or your home. You've been concerned in making sure we'd fit in. Well, maybe we couldn't, from our point of view.
Oh, well, you do have a point, Mrs. Slater. But I'm afraid there's not much more to tell. Granville is a pleasant little village on the banks of the Saconee River upstate. I can offer you my second-floor suite and the friendship and attention of all the residents of Granville.
We'll think it over.
I'll call you in a day or two, but I'm pretty certain we'll be there.
Very well, Mr. Slater, Mrs. Slater. It's been a pleasure meeting you, and I do hope you'll decide to come to Granville. You're just the kind of people we want.
Thank you.
Forgive my reservations, Mrs. Williams. We'll let you know.
I'll be waiting. Good night.
Good night. What's the big deal, Jane? It sounds perfect.
I don't know, Mike. There's something strange. The things she didn't or wouldn't say.
Yeah, well, that's all the more interesting. I'm dying to see the place. And we're okay on her list.
Yes. She seemed eager to have us. I'm not against it, Mike. Let's sleep on it. I'll probably feel different in the morning.
You in there, Martha?
Come on in there. How's Elizabeth?
Oh, she's okay. Dr. Teal said it was indigestion. The way she was carrying on, I thought it was a heart attack. How'd you make out with the summer people in the city? The Slaters?
They're perfect. Two of the best I'll ever have. I hope they decide to come.
Oh, they're not firmed up yet?
The wife was a little leery of my questions. They didn't call me.
Well, what about the basketball player?
Oh, he's upset. He didn't seem to mind at all the questions and restrictions. Said he couldn't wait to soak the basketball season out of his bones in peace and quiet.
I sure hope the Slaters come. I hate to start looking again.
I think they will. I impressed them with the age thing.
What'd they say?
Like everyone else, they guessed around 40 and were amazed when I said 79.
Imagine what the summer people would say if they knew how old we really are.
I wouldn't believe it, so, why tell them?
It can't be much further. We passed the lily pond 2 miles ago.
Oh, she said 2 miles past the lily pond, look for wooden sign on right and take road to the left.
Well, it's been 2 miles, unless my odometer's wrong.
There it is up ahead.
Oh, yeah. The arrow sign. Granville, 4 miles. Well, where's the road?
Well, it's supposed to be on the left.
Well, the sign points left, all right. Granville, 4 miles, but there's no road. Unless they mean those 2 ruts through the field over there.
This is crazy. But I guess we'll have to see where they go.
Okay. But talk about being off the beaten track. We're getting just what we bargained for.
Well, it looks as though it gets better up ahead.
Yeah, there's at least some paving up there. You know, if it weren't for that sign back on the highway, you could go right past this place and never even know it was here.
Well, this looks more like it. There is a town back in here.
Welcome to Granville, population 210. How can they be so accurate?
After meeting Mrs. Williams, I can believe anything. Why, Mike, it's beautiful.
Yeah, it's clean, all right. Nice-looking houses, too.
It's almost unreal. It's so perfect.
Where do we head next?
Continue along Thimble Street. That's what we're on. To the greenhouse on Maple Avenue.
Well, it can't be too far. Hey, look at that, Jane. That little church. There's something to paint.
My first subject. I wonder where the river is.
Well, we got plenty of time to find it.
Oh, Mike, this really is paradise. We made the right decision coming here.
I think so, too.
I can't wait to... What's the matter?
Well, where do we go from here? I mean, we're at the end of Thimble Street, and so far there's been no Maple Avenue and no greenhouse.
We must have passed it. We were talking too much.
I've been watching every street. We didn't come to Maple Avenue.
Oh, we'll have to ask. I'll go in that little store.
Ask the fellow coming out.
Excuse me, sir.
Oh, hello there.
Could you tell me how to get to Mrs. Williams?
Oh, sure. You're the summer people. She's expecting you.
Now, the directions said straight on Thimble to Maple Avenue.
Oh, you passed Maple 1 block back. Go back, left on Maple, by the greenhouse. Then about 1/4 mile, you'll find Mrs. Williams on the right. Big yellow house with a green porch.
Oh, thanks so much.
I can't see how we missed Maple Avenue, though.
My name's Ned Broker. Glad to have you with us.
I'm Mike Slater. It's my wife, Jane. See you later. Thanks for the directions.
What a pleasant man.
It proves Mrs. Williams' point, I guess. Granville stays young.
Well, it's nice to know we're not staying with a bunch of old fogies.
Hey, they seem to be anything but that. Mrs. Williams and that guy back there, at least.
Oh, there's the greenhouse. Maple Avenue.
I don't see how we passed it before.
Well, go left like the man said. 1/4 mile, and we'll be at Mrs. Williams.
Hello. I've been waiting for you.
Here we are.
Well, I wasn't sure when you'd arrive.
No, we only made one bad turn. Not bad for newcomers.
Mr. Broker in the village told us how to get here.
Oh, well, come on in and get settled. Your rooms are all ready, and I've got a pot of hot coffee and homemade apple pie all waiting.
Like I said, this is paradise.
Your rooms are on the second floor. I'm expecting another guest toward the end of the week. He'll have the third.
Your place is just charming, Mrs. Williams.
Yeah, it's exactly what we wanted.
Well, I'm sure you'll enjoy it here.
The whole town seems so fresh and clean. The people look so well.
We're very careful about how we live here. We grow all our own vegetables. Meat's imported. Oh, you love our food. Oh, here you are. 2 rooms with connecting baths. It's lovely.
Yeah, this is great.
Well, you get settled in and then come down to the kitchen. I want to introduce you to some real Granville cooking.
You in there, Martha?
Come on in, Ned.
Yeah, your folks settled in?
Just about.
Yeah, you were right about them. They seem like the right type to me.
I know how to fix them.
When's the next one arriving?
At the end of the week.
I told the Slaters I'd drop around and see them settle.
Oh, stay for pie and coffee, Ned. They'll be down in a couple of minutes.
I'll show them around town tomorrow. The girl's a painter?
That's what they said.
Yeah, she'll be looking for subjects. I'll know what to show her.
Yes. And what to keep her away from?
Charming people in Granville. Hospitable, friendly, attentive. But I can't help feeling... Oh, no, it's just my overly active imagination. There's nothing wrong. Nothing sinister. How could there be with such lovely, youthful, healthy people? And yet... we'll return to Granville when I return with Act 2. I did say we'd return to Granville, where Jane and Mike Slater have decided to spend some time in late summer. He to start a book, and she to pursue her painting. But, frankly, that town gives me the willies. If you don't mind, I'll just stay here and meet you later. You go on ahead and join Jane and Mike in the kitchen of that friendly Mrs. Williams. You might even get a piece of that apple pie.
Another slice, Mr. Slater.
Oh, no, thanks, Mrs. Williams. It's delicious, but 2 is my limit.
Oh, now, come on. A young fellow like you ought to be able to put away a whole pie.
He's being polite.
I'll take another one, Martha.
Help yourself.
I understand you paint, Mrs. Slater. There's plenty of subject matter here in Granville.
Well, that's what I was hoping. I'm dying to look around the village.
I'd be glad to show you around.
Well, I'll be glued to my typewriter most of the time. I'm glad Jane has a painting to keep her busy.
Well, you want to rest up today. Why don't we start out tomorrow?
Fine with me. From what I've seen already, I know we couldn't have found a lovelier place. I've never seen such immaculate farmland.
We grow everything we eat. Let's walk on down to the riverfront. The view there is something.
What's that low brown building over there? A factory?
No factories in Granville. That's our freezer. We freeze the harvest for the winter months. One of our few concessions to modern gadgets.
Oh, you have such an idyllic place here. I'm surprised you want outsiders at all.
Oh, living too closed up isn't good either. We like the right kind of summer people visiting us. Gives us perspective.
Mrs. Williams is so warm and friendly.
You'll find everyone in Granville's that way.
So, how was the grand tour?
Beautiful. It's a beautiful spot. Almost too perfect. Everything's laid out just so.
What's wrong with that?
Oh, nothing really. It's just curious. I don't remember seeing any children. Not a single child.
Well, maybe they're all grown up. Everyone seems to be proud of how old they are here and how well they look.
But a whole village without any children?
Yeah, that's unusual, yeah. What's the difference?
None, I guess. To us, anyway. I'm going to start on Mr. Broker's barn. It's so unique.
Mrs. Slater, lunch is ready.
Thank you. We'll be right down.
Oh, I don't really feel like any lunch. Hey, that breakfast she poured into us would last me a week.
Food's fantastic, but we can't hurt her feelings.
I know you're going to like it here, Mr. Egan.
Oh, I can see that already. Peace and quiet's all I want.
Well, you're on the third floor. A nice young couple has the second.
Oh,
Mr. Slater, hello.
Hello.
This is Mr. Egan and Mr. Slater, our new resident.
Hi.
Mr. Egan's a professional basketball player.
Right, recovering from the season.
And Mr. Slater's a writer. His wife's a painter.
We're sort of on a work vacation.
Well, you won't see much of me. I'm just going to sleep and eat.
Oh, that's what I like to hear. I'm afraid the Slaters aren't used to my big meals.
Yeah, the food's great. There's just so much of it.
Well, it's my duty to keep our summer people well fed.
You won't have any trouble with me, Miss Williams.
Well, now, come along. We'll get you settled.
See you later, Mr. Slater. Oh, hey, I didn't mean that the way it sounds.
Call me Mike.
Okay, I'm Tim.
See you later.
The basketball player all settled in?
Yes.
Guess I'd better get out to the main road and take the sign down. We won't be expecting any more for a while.
Not for a while.
Oh, how's the painting coming along, Jane?
Oh, I don't know, Tim. I started out with a bang, but lately I haven't been able to concentrate.
Can I look?
Sure. Well, that's 2 weeks of work.
Mm-hmm. Looks good to me.
Oh, it's all there, the barn and the sky and the field, but it's just there. There's no spark. I don't know, I've been so lazy lately. I can't get up steam.
I'm the same way, and enjoying every minute.
It must be Mrs. Williams' cooking and this country air.
Oh, hi there. I didn't know you were back. You finished for the day?
Yeah, I can't work up any enthusiasm.
Yeah, you know, that's my problem. Talk about writer's block. I've been staring at that typewriter for a week.
I'm beginning to wonder if we came to the right place after all. We wanted peace and quiet to work, but between the food and the climate, we're growing fat and lazy.
Well, it suits me fine, but I'm going to have to take off 10 pounds before the new season starts.
How did you happen to find this place, Tim?
Just an ad in the paper.
Yeah, same as we did.
Did Mrs. Williams give you a personal interview?
Sort of. She came to my apartment, took one look at me, and gave me directions to Granville.
Didn't you think it was funny they made such a fuss about meeting us?
Well, yeah, I did, but she was so nice, and this Granville sounded so great, I didn't care. I just wanted to get away. You know, I didn't even tell my fiancé where I was going.
Have you looked around the town, Tim?
No, I've done what I said I'd do. Just sit, eat, and sleep.
Hey, Jane, there's no need to bring that up.
What's that?
Well, Jane thinks that there's something unusual here.
Tim, there's not a single pet in town. Everyone in Granville is a youthful senior citizen.
Oh, well, there's nothing odd about that. I was in Florida one time, and there were these old people.
This isn't an old people's retirement community. It's a plastic village. Everyone's very charming and gracious, like mannequins.
Well, I still don't see anything wrong in that.
Well, it just bothers me. Why are they so anxious to have us come for the summer? They say they need their summer folk. For what?
Well, the money. I mean, they don't have any industry here. They just need cash for something.
The money? $50 a week for the two of us? What are you paying, Tim?
25.
It's not the money. But this lethargy. We all have it. I think they're draining our strength in some way.
Oh, come on. Don't make such a big deal out of...
In some way.
Oh, come on. Don't make such a big deal out of nothing.
I'll see you two at supper, okay?
How about some homemade ice cream? It's already in the kitchen.
Thanks, no.
No thanks, Mrs. Williams.
Yeah, I was just going to take a snooze. Maybe later, Miss Williams.
Well, whatever you wish. It's there when you want it.
She was listening. She heard what we said.
Oh, I doubt it, Jane. Look, if she thought we suspected her of something, she would have said so.
Not necessarily. Not if there was a good reason for us not to know.
What's up, Martha?
I don't think the Slaters will be staying the whole summer. Mrs. Slater's particularly nervous.
What you going to do?
I've advertised their rooms, Mr. Egan's too. He was due to leave the end of the month anyway.
Well, okay, if you're sure you can get replacements. 3 summer people aren't enough.
I know, but I won't have trouble filling the room.
Hello there.
Hi, Mr. Egan. Out for a stroll?
Well, I just like to watch other people work. Getting ready for the barbecue tomorrow?
Yeah. Real great time, our July barbecue. It's a lot of work, but we think it's worth it.
Well, I'm glad I'm going to be around for it.
Say, Mr. Egan, I wonder if you could help me later on?
Sure.
A couple of chores that could use your muscle power.
Oh, anytime. Tell me where and when.
Well, I'll come by for you at Mrs. Williams this evening.
Well, don't make it too late, though. I've been hitting the sack earlier and earlier. I never slept so good in my life.
Oh, we'll all be bedding down early tonight. With the barbecue and dance, nobody will be going to bed tomorrow night. More corn, Mrs. Slater?
Oh, yes, maybe just one more.
Another round of steaks are on the grill, too.
What a shame Tim had missed it.
Yes, too bad.
I'm so surprised he didn't say anything to us before he left.
Well, when Mr. Egan got the phone call last night, he said it was an emergency at home. He just grabbed his things and ran. He seemed very upset.
That's so curious because I thought...
One second. Martha, want to give me a hand with these?
Oh, be right there. Help yourself to salad, Mr. Slater.
What were you going to say?
I'm wondering who could have called him. I remember him saying he didn't even tell his fiancée where he was going.
May I have the honor of a dance, Mrs. Slater?
Thank you. No, please, I couldn't.
Go on, Jane.
I'm too full. Maybe later.
Well, Martha, it looks like us old folks have to show the youngsters how to have fun, huh? My arm, Mrs. Williams.
Delighted, Mr. Broker. Excuse us.
Just one dance, and I'll be back for you, Mrs. Slater.
Hey, Jane, we might as well pack up and go back to town tomorrow if you're going to act like this.
I'm sorry, Mike.
There's no reason for these suspicions. But do you want to leave?
No. You have your work to do.
Well, I'm not getting anything done. I mean, maybe we'd better pack it in.
No. I won't say anything more about it, Mike. I'll get back to my painting tomorrow and try to enjoy the rest of the summer. You ought to be back writing instead of watching me paint.
I don't see why you're unhappy with this painting, Jane. No, it's Mr. Broker's barn to a T.
I have a new idea for it. This morning I hit on what's wrong.
What?
Well, all you see is the outside. You don't feel a whole barn in the picture. It's because I've never bothered to look inside.
What do you mean?
Come on. Mr. Broker won't mind. Even though I'm not going to show the interior, if I know in my mind what it looks like, I'll give the whole painting more character.
That makes sense. It's the first barn I've ever seen with no dust on the windows. Door's not locked?
Not surprising. Mrs. Williams never locks her house. I don't think any of them do.
Yeah, well, let's go get that mood you're after. It's clean as a you-know-what.
Yes.
What's the matter?
It's too clean. Whoever saw a barn without any hay or harnesses or just plain junk?
Oh, there's a loft. Maybe there's some junk up here.
Oh, hey, be careful climbing that ladder.
It's steady.
You see anything?
Sorry. No plain junk, but... Hey, wait a minute.
What is it?
I'll be darned.
For heaven's sake.
Look at this. It's the sign. It's the sign we saw out on the main road.
Oh, maybe it's one like it, an old one.
No. It's the same sign. It's the one that pointed to the 2 ruts through the field.
Why would Mr. Broker have it in here?
Hey, without this sign out there, you could go right past that field. go right past Granville and never know it was here.
Is that what they want?
Maybe your suspicions weren't so wrong, Jane.
Oh, Mike. What does it mean?
I want to ask some questions. But don't let on we found this, huh? Come on, let's get out of here fast before Broker gets back.
Let's leave this town right away.
Yeah, I only hope we can.
Tim Egan did.
Oh, did he? You were suspicious about that sudden departure. Now I'm beginning to wonder. He departed, but I'd like to know where.
How are things in Granville? You'll forgive me for not going along with you, but maybe now you know why. I much prefer to stay here and let you tell me what's going on there. I'm dying to know what happens next to our friends Mike and Jane Slater. You'll be able to fill me in after you return to Granville shortly in Act 3. Still feel you want to return to the odd little village? Well, if you insist. And don't say I didn't warn you. Mike and Jane Slater have finally awakened to the fact that Granville isn't all it's cracked up to be. Jane felt it first. And now Mike, having found that Granville can shut itself off from the world with them in it, decides Jane wasn't so wrong after all. The thing that makes me curious, and perhaps you too, is why? Why do these sweet townsfolk of Granville appear to be increasingly sinister? I hope you'll be able to tell me when you get back. That is, if you get back.
What kind of danger are we in?
I don't know. It's so damn maddening, I don't know.
You think it's even safe to go back into the house?
Oh, we've got to get our things on the car. We'll tell Mrs. Williams that we've got to leave sooner than we thought.
Won't she be suspicious after Tim Egan's disappearance?
Hey, I'd like to find out if that guy really went home.
Oh, forget about him. Let's get ourselves home.
There's Ned Broker, just leaving Mrs. Williams.
He probably knows we've been to his barn.
Don't let on about anything.
Well, good morning, you two. Rested up from last night?
Oh, yes.
Yeah, still stuffed, though.
Been putting the finishing touches on that painting, Mrs. Slater?
Yes, it's finished, as a matter of fact, and it's a present for you.
Oh, now, Mrs. Slater.
Oh, please, take it.
Well, thank you. That's real special. Put it over my mantle. Sorry to run off. Got the chores at home.
Well, that's okay. See you around.
Bye now.
I don't know why I did that.
You didn't like it anyway.
Listen, the phone. Maybe we can sneak up the stairs while she's on the phone.
Hello? Who? Oh, Slater. Oh, yes.
It's for us.
No, they never arrived. I was expecting them the 1st of July. That's right. They were taking the 2nd floor for the summer. I called their apartment in the city twice and didn't get an answer. I assumed they changed their plans.
Mike.
I wish they'd let me know. I could have gotten other tenants. And you haven't heard from them since they left the city? Oh, dear. Well, I wish there was something I could tell you. Yes, perhaps you'd better. All right, goodbye.
Mike.
She's gone into the kitchen.
Mike, this is unbelievable.
We are in danger. I don't know what or why. We have to get out of here. Don't let on we heard that conversation. Don't do anything to make them think we're suspicious. We've got to give ourselves time to make an escape.
Why would she say we weren't here? That we'd never arrived?
So they can do whatever they intend to do with us. That call had to be from Stu Hendry. He's the only one I told where we'd be.
He must be frantic.
Well, I've got to call him.
How can you?
There's got to be a public phone in the village.
Mrs. Slater, lunch is ready.
I couldn't eat a thing.
Try while I slip into town and call Stu. Mrs. Williams, could I use your phone?
Well, of course.
I couldn't find a public phone in town.
Oh, so that's where you were when I had lunch ready. You didn't have to go all that way. All you had to do was ask. My phone's right here in the parlor.
I only want to call my publisher about my book. I'll reverse the charges.
All right, just help yourself. I'm going to a friend's for the afternoon. It's our backgammon day. And help yourself to the refrigerator. Mrs. Slater hardly touched a thing for lunch.
Henry here.
Stu, it's Mike.
Mike, where the hell are you?
In Granville. Listen.
What? Why, I just phoned there, and some dame told me you never arrived.
I know. Listen, Stu, we're in danger here.
Danger? What?
I don't know what it is, but Stu, listen. This is important. Jane and I are leaving here in a couple of minutes. We'll call you as soon as we're out. If you don't hear from us in 1 hour, I want you to get all the police you can and get up here to Granville.
Well, how do I find the place?
Take Route 47 north to Minorville, then Route 11 west 2 miles, and look... Oh, no. The sign won't be there. Look. You look for 2 ruts across a... Stu, did you hear me? Stu. Damn, they know. Jane!
What is it?
Is everything packed?
Yes, I just finished.
We're leaving now. Mrs. Williams went to a friend's. Hurry.
What did Stu say?
We were cut off, and it wasn't any accident. Grab those cases. I'll take the trunk and the typewriter.
I'm so glad to get out of here. I'll kiss those hot city sidewalks.
This is our only chance. Someone was listening in on my talk with Stu. I just hope we can make it in time.
I'll get the door.
Wait. Anybody out there?
Not a soul.
Okay. Let's go.
You think they're watching us?
I don't know. Just keep walking and we'll load the car. There's nothing they can do to stop us here. They don't seem to have any guns.
None that you know of.
All right, help me with the trunk. That's it. Now the case. Okay. Get in.
Still not a soul on the street.
So much the better.
Where are you going? You should have turned right.
No, we gotta get back to Thimble Street. We came in through Thimble to Maple. It's left on Thimble.
Oh, I guess that's right.
You know, the green house, remember?
Yes, there it is.
Only, what's that sign say?
Well, that was Broad Street.
Well, there wasn't any Broad Street when we came in.
Well, it's probably the next one. Keep going.
Can't. We're coming to a dead end.
We'll have to go back. Try turning right on Broad Street.
Oh, gee, this is getting crazy.
We turned left coming in. Turn right here.
Okay.
Oh, this looks right. This takes us right out onto the main road. Oh, thank God. Mike, we should have turned left back there.
No. We're still on the main road out of the village.
No, we're not. Look up there. It's another dead end.
It can't be.
We've got to go back and take the road to the left.
Oh, this doesn't add up, Jane. Look, we've been driving for a half hour trying to get out of this town. Every road's either a dead end or it takes us right back into the middle of the village.
But we came in on the main road. Where is it? Why can't we find it?
You don't want us to find it, Jane. We're trapped. We're trapped in this town, and I don't know why. But they don't want us to get out.
We're back at Mrs. Williams.
Oh, all roads lead to Mrs. Williams. I don't know what to do anymore. Driving around is useless. I'm going to confront that woman. I'm going to find out what's going on.
Then we'll never get out of here.
Again, I have to say, I don't know. Come on. We're going to wait for Mrs. Williams to get back from her backgammon.
Mr. Slater, Mrs. Slater, something wrong?
Very, Mrs. Williams, very wrong.
I don't understand. I saw all your things in your car as I came in.
We're leaving, Mrs. Williams. That is, we're trying to leave.
But why?
Well, you ought to know. You listened in on my phone conversation. You know now that we're on to you, all you lovely people in Granville.
On to us?
Oh, come on, Mrs. Williams. We're prisoners here. We know it. You know it. Why? That's what I want to know. Why?
Mr. Slater, if you want to leave, I think you'd better. I've never had guests act as strangely as you.
All right. What happened to Tim Egan? And why was the road marker hidden in Broker's barn? And why? Why can't we find our way out? Every street's changed since we came in. For a half an hour, we drove in circles trying to find the road we came in on.
Mr. Slater, if you want to leave Granville, I'll have Ned show you the right way. It's no secret. Ned will be over in 2 minutes. Have your coffee. You've nothing to worry about, Mr. Slater.
Mrs. Williams, I guess we've seemed awfully strange, but things have happened here that we don't understand.
Oh, I know. Mr. Slater enumerated them. I have some more coffee.
All right. I guess I'm feeling better.
Mrs. Williams, we enjoyed your hospitality. Maybe we're making a big deal out of nothing.
Of course you are. I can't see a thing we've done to make you think we want to harm you.
I was trying to get out of town. On the road marker, like you were trying to hide us.
Well, maybe our imaginations got the best of us.
Yeah, maybe we ought to stay the rest of the summer, Jane. We've chased away the boogeyman.
No, I'm afraid it's time for you to leave. I'm sorry, too. I don't think you've got enough of my good home cooking.
Martha, you in there?
Come on in, Ned. I think they're about ready. They each had 2 cups.
I do hope you got some replacements coming.
A new couple tomorrow, 2 more on the weekend.
Good. Mr. Slater? Mrs. Slater?
When do we go home?
I'd better get them over to the freezer.
Oh, dear, I wish I'd had more time to fatten them up a bit.
Oh, you did fine, Martha. Same as always.
Oh, I hope so. It's my job.
Well, I'll get them packed down. And then I'd better get that sign out again. Don't want to miss the folks tomorrow.
Be right there. Oh, hello.
Hello, Mrs. Williams. We're the Reynolds.
Oh, of course. I've been expecting you all morning. You didn't have any trouble finding the place?
Oh, no.
Oh, well, come on in. Rooms are all ready. You're on the 2nd floor. Lovely couple just moved out.
I know now why you're so particular about your guests. This home is so beautiful.
Well, yes, we have to be.
Oh, my, the whole town is just a picture.
I just know we're going to enjoy it here.
And we're going to enjoy you.
We stopped at that little store in town to ask directions, and everyone seems so happy and healthy. It's so youthful.
Like you. We just can't believe you're 79.
Well, we keep young in Granville. The secret's in our diet. We're very particular about what we eat. It's all in the diet.
Oh, your health food fetish?
Well, we do raise everything we eat. I hope you brought good appetites with you. It's my job to fatten up my summer people.
Well, I warned you not to go back there, but you went anyway. You can spare me the details. I know what went on there in Granville. Suffice it to say, a trip to Granville is a one-way trip. But I'm glad you got back safely. Relax and order anything on the menu. I'll be back shortly. I do hope you won't make the mistake of ever returning to Granville again. You're lucky to have gotten out with your skin. I can tell you one thing. You wouldn't catch me dead in the place. But you will find me in this same place tomorrow with another menu of suspense, mystery, and horror. Our cast included Tony Roberts, Jennifer Harmon, Grace Matthews, Leon Janney, and William Redfield. The entire production was under the direction of Hyman Brown. And now, a preview of our next tale. And it's a simple enough request.
I think it's high time I heard it.
Yeah, high time. As you can hear, I have my own doctor whom I trust implicitly. He finally has told me that my life can be measured in hours. I want you to promise to be by my bedside. I want you to do for me what has never been done before. I want you to mesmerize me in articulo mortis, in the act of death. But just before it, so that the old man with the scythe will be stopped in his tracks.
This is E.G. Marshall inviting you to return to our Mystery Theater for another adventure in the macabre. Until next time, pleasant dreams.